ball.
Isn't everybody's way? They're all yelling, especially that girl to my right. She was yelling at me.
Why is it so much?
gotta watch out for me.
Because live stream, dude. So like with Boxcast, it takes up so much bandwidth. That takes up so much bandwidth to need it. Usually our place is like Redbox or whatever. It was alright. It was way faster than I thought, so I was vacuuming. I got a buddy who lives in Newcastle, so I'm just crushing this match. So, is it 8 minutes in the regular season too? I'll run over it and get us some numbers. So what's the threshold?
Like, oh, well, I want to win a couple playoff games, but when you have someone that's that driven, talk about leadership again, right? Jake Berry's going to do fantastic because of what he does, but Mac, he has a chance to come in as a junior and just take the reins of this team and really lead by example.
Well, it is nice having a senior in Jake Berry. He was a huge contributor on that soccer team that had huge success this year, that had great success this year. And so I think he can take that team atmosphere and bring it right onto the basketball court.
And you got Quinn Connell out there too. There's connections, and that's the beauty of our small town too, Brian. You know, girls and boys, these people have been together for so long now. They've been playing, you know, through second, third, fourth, fifth grade, all the way up now through their senior years. A lot of them are 8 or 9 years in the sport, and that's just so exciting because they know each other so well. And you go to both sides of the ball, boys and girls, and you are just going to get teams that will compete night in, night out. And on both sides, I think we're going to start to see a real good upswing for Steamboat basketball.
Well, there's a lot of guys who are returning that we know about. What about some of the JV players that have now made the varsity squad from last year, or even some freshmen or sophomores that we don't know about?
Well, one of the big ones, he's a junior, but he's kind of an 8th guy for this team, is Trace Walker. And it's interesting because, again, at practice, you're able to tell a lot from who's in front of the line and who's, you know, kind of taking the lead. And Trace, he understands he's not going to be in front of some of these varsity guys, but he's the first one up there. He's ready to go, and he's feeding balls to the varsity guys whenever he can. He's involved. So he's exciting to definitely watch.
Vlad, are you there? Let me know if you are there.
Hey, Brian, can you hear me?
Give me some levels.
Can you hear me? Vlad and Chase here from Roaring Fork High School, where your Steamboat Sailors are just about set to tip off against the hometown Roaring Fork Rams. Should be a great basketball matchup. Girls are coming up first. Vlad and Chase here from Roaring Fork High School, where your Steamboat Sailors are just about set to tip off against the hometown Roaring Fork Rams. Should be a great basketball matchup. Girls are coming up first. Basketball on KTYV 99. Can you tell I'm super excited about this basketball, Brian?
Hell yeah. All right, I'm going to put you in. Just come up a little bit with that, but you should be fine. Click on the Sailors link, scroll down to tonight's game against Roaring Fork High School. Click on the watch link, and you, my friend, should be cooking with gas. Otherwise, you can listen to the game right here terrestrially on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Good luck, Vlad.
Thanks.
The team at Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor Sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where you won't get a penalty for having a dirty car.
I'm Terry. And this is Phil from Russell Auto Salon. If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest. Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint. Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515. Russell's Auto Salon. 879-1515. Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Danica Bradshaw, and I'm a senior at Steamboat Springs High School. My number is 12, and I play point guard and shooting guard. I've been playing for 10 years. I mostly only focus on basketball, so I don't do any other sports. I would like to go to college at DSU in Pueblo, and if I were to go there, I would try to walk on and play basketball. I see myself in 10 years, hopefully, with a family and happy. I'm not really involved in anything outside of school. I hang out with my friends and family. My favorite subject in school is science, like research science, not the boring science. And my favorite movie is Django, because Jamie Foxx reminds me of a really short Kevin Durant. Last summer, I went to an ASU camp for basketball. That was pretty great. My goals for this season are be a good leader and teammate and just keep the team together. My goals for life are have a happy life. What I remember most about being a sailor is probably the family aspect of being a sailor. I'm Danica Bradshaw. I'm a senior, Steamboat Springs High School, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Sports-related dental injuries account for more than 600,000 ER visits each year. If your child is playing a sport and not wearing a mouth guard, they are 60 times more likely to suffer harm to their teeth. Steamboat Dental Center offers custom-fit mouth guards made from an exact model of your child's teeth. They are effective, comfortable, easy to clean, and also cheaper than a visit to the ER. Call Steamboat Dental Center today and receive half off a custom mouthguard. SteamboatDentalCenter.com. Go Sailors!
Hi, this is Doc from Doc's Auto Clinic. When your car isn't feeling well, head over to Doc for above and beyond customer satisfaction and the most expert service around. The techs at Doc are ASC certified and go the extra mile to give you the peace of mind you need to know your vehicle is safe. We take care of you and your family by taking care of your car. We are located just past Moose on the west end of town off of Elk River Road. Doc's Auto Clinic, proud to support the Steamboat Sailors.
Steamboat Ace is your go-to place for everything you need for your home. Bridget here from Steamboat Ace, and we aren't just paint and power tools. Ace has a great pet section to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. A fun toy section stocked with items for all ages to make the perfect gift. Beautiful housewares, cookware, candles, and more to decorate and add beautiful style to your table. Stop into Steamboat Ace, proud to support your Steamboat Sailors, and see all that we have for your home. Steamboat Ace, the helpful all your home needs place.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name's Trace, and I'm a junior in high school. I am number 21, and I play small forward or shooting guard. I played with the Steamboat Springs High School for 3 years now, and I also like playing track and a whole bunch of extracurricular activities. I like to go to college somewhere in the western area of the United States, and I hope to play any sports or anything that I can, or do anything that I can in college. I see myself living a successful life and having a great job in 10 years, and outside of school I am also involved in drama, singing, dancing, basketball, track, knowledgeable, and many other clubs and stuff. My favorite subject in school is writing because I really enjoy expressing my ideas with other people. My favorite movie is Finding Nemo because my family and I have watched it for every Christmas and holiday event because it's our favorite movie. Last summer I worked at Steamboat Motors and learned a whole bunch about cars. I went camping and went to a whole bunch of basketball camps. My goals for the season are having a great time with my teammates and playing a whole bunch of basketball. My goals for life are being a sailor guy and living a good life and being happy. What I will remember most about being a sailor is all the fun memories and great teammates and people I've met along the way. My name is Trace Walker. I am a junior in high school, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Hi, I'm Joanna Allison with Allstate. My husband Brett and I are excited to bring Allstate Insurance to the Yampa Valley. We are so fortunate to live in this amazing place and want to help you protect all that's good in your life. Brett and I are here to provide local insurance advice and help customize an insurance plan that meets your needs. Stop by the Allison Allstate Agency in Steamboat on 5th Street, right across from Mahogany Ridge for a free quote, or Google us at Allstate Steamboat. We are a proud supporter of Steamboat Sailors. Small emergencies, scrapes, sprains, and stitches, they're bound to happen. You deserve quick care from trusted physicians. At UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center, our emergency care team is here for you and your loved ones. The board-certified physicians at YVMC are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to get you in and out the door quickly. You'll experience the same safe and high-quality care you've come to expect at YVMC, now with smaller prices for life's small emergencies. Yampa Valley Medical Center, now part of the UC Health family.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Erica Simmons, and I'm a freshman, and my basketball number is number 2, and I play point guard and wing. I've been playing basketball since 1st grade. I started playing in Tennessee, and then I moved here in 5th grade and started playing here in 5th grade. And I like to play volleyball also, and I'm going to try and play lacrosse this year. I know that I want to go to college somewhere, but I'm not quite sure where yet. And I want to play basketball or volleyball in college, but I don't know if that's going to happen, so I just want to play as long as I can. In 10 years, I want to be in medical school or out of medical school and be able to travel and go a lot of places and help people. Outside of school, I am involved with my community, I guess. We go and volunteer at a lot of places and help out at the community center and kind of, I guess, do community service. My favorite subject in school is math and science. They're super fun to me. My favorite movie is Moana because it's a super fun movie and it's she's super adventurous and just goes kind of wherever she wants, which is really cool, and travels across the ocean, which I think would be really fun to do. Last summer I went to Tennessee and Florida for 3 weeks. We visited a lot of our old friends and family friends in Tennessee, and then went and hung out with more friends in Florida. The weather was awesome, and we just hung out at the beach with our family. My goals for this season are to be an all-around good player, be a good shooter, a good defender, and play as many games as I can, and score as many points as I can, and get as many steals as I can, and just play hard all season. My goals for life are to be a great person, a good mentor for people, and to be able to travel and kind of have fun with life, I guess. What I remember most about being a Sailor is the awesome team that I get to be a part of, and the awesome coaches who get to coach us and teach us and help us become better players and better people throughout the season. My name is Erica, and I'm a freshman in high school, and I'm proud to be a Sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. I'm Chris Puckett, your Steamboat Springs Edward Jones financial advisor. Now's the time to make investments that can help provide money for the ever-rising cost of college. There's more than one strategy to save for college. Please come in to discuss your options.
For a free college cost analysis, call Chris Puckett at 879-1851. Or stop by his office at 941 Lincoln Avenue. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
This is Skip Yerdorf from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. And we are proud to support Sailors basketball. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
I'm Quinn Connell, and I'm a junior. I'm number 11. I play point guard. I've been playing basketball since second grade. I also play soccer and lacrosse. I'd like to go to college either at CU or maybe somewhere on the West Coast. I will not play sports in college and just focus on education. In 10 years, I see myself being happy and just doing what I love. Outside of school, I'm also involved in too many hours of video games and binge watching Netflix. My favorite subject in school is either math or right after math, which is lunch. Favorite movie is The Hitman's Bodyguard because it's got lots of action and also has lots of comedy in it. Last summer, I carried a tree up a really big mountain with my soccer team for some reason that I don't know. My goals for this season are to win Western Slope and win a couple playoff games also. My goals for life are just to be happy and do what I love. What I will remember most about being a Sailor is all the friendships I've made. I'm Quinn Connell, I'm a junior, and I'm proud to be a Sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where you won't get a penalty for having a dirty car.
Steamboat Ace is your go-to place for everything you need for your home. Bridget here from Steamboat Ace, and we aren't just paint and power tools. Ace has a great pet section to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. A fun toy section stocked with items for all ages to make the perfect gift. Beautiful housewares, cookware, candles, and more to decorate and add beautiful style to your table. Stop into Steamboat Ace, proud to support your Steamboat Sailors, and see all that we have for your home. Steamboat Ace, the helpful all your home needs place.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Carly. I'm a senior. My number is 33, and I play a forward. I've been playing for about 9 years. I'd like to go to college, but I'm not sure where. And if I get the chance to play in college, I'd love to. I would see myself in 10 years, hopefully being successful and happy with what I'm doing outside of school. I don't do a whole lot, but I do work, and I work for a company called Institute of Physical Art, and they hold courses for PTs who want their CFMT certification. My favorite subject in school is probably English. My favorite movie is Tammy because it is hilarious. Last summer, I just worked and I went to basketball camp. Over the summer at basketball camp, we went to Adams State and we played like 3 games every day, and we won one, so that's good. I fell a lot, so I got a whole bunch of banged up knees. My goals for the season are just to win games and just get better at everything that we need to work on. My goals in life are just to be successful and happy and just doing something that I love. What I will remember most about being a Sailor is pretty much every memory, every season that I've had with all my friends. I'm Carly, I'm a senior, and I'm proud to be a Sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Hey, Sailor basketball fans, PJ Wardson of Yampa Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown basketball team. Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Steamboat High School Athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. Enjoy the game and go Sailors!
Steamboat Resorts is a proud sponsor of Sailor Athletics. Do you have friends or family coming to town, but space at your place is a little tight? Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals is here to help. Steamboat Resorts has been the lodging leader here for over 30 years, and we've got great rates at more than 800 units in 38 properties around the base area. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for the Locals Connection discount. That's the Locals Connection, 879-8000, or visit steamboatresorts.com.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name's Trace, and I'm a junior in high school. I am number 21, and I play small forward or shooting guard. I've played with Steamboat Springs High School for 3 years now, and I also like playing track and a whole bunch of extracurricular activities. I like to go to college somewhere in the western area of the United States, and I hope to play any sports or anything that I can, or do anything that I can in college. I see myself living a successful life and having a great job in 10 years, and outside of school I am also involved in drama, singing, dancing, basketball, track, knowledgeable, and many other clubs and stuff. My favorite subject in school is writing because I really enjoy expressing my ideas with other people. My favorite movie is Finding Nemo because my family and I have watched it for every Christmas and holiday event because it's our favorite movie. Last summer I worked at Steamboat Motors and learned a whole bunch about cars. I went camping and went to a whole bunch of basketball camps. My goals for the season are having a great time with my teammates and playing a whole bunch of basketball. My goals for life are being a stellar guy and living a good life and being happy. What I will remember most about being a Sailor is all the fun memories and great teammates and people I've met along the way. My name is Trace Walker. I am a junior in high school, and I'm proud to be a Sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Sports on FM. This is 98.9 KTYV. Steamboat Springs.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We're here from Roaring Fork High School. Introduction for this tournament weekend that's just about set to get tip-off. And National Anthem, I believe, here. We are, first we've got the introduction. We are, it's Lowen Epstein, alongside Blood and Chase for the tip-off. Here with the call. Your Steamboat Sailors have the home hometown race. National anthem, I believe, here in just a moment. But first, we've got the introduction of the tournament itself, and we will be back in 3 minutes for the tip-off of your Steamboat Sailors girls team against the hometown Rams.
Let this memory inspire us to be the best that we
Steamboat Ace is your go-to place for everything you need for your home. Bridget here from Steamboat Ace, and we aren't just paint and power tools. Ace has a great pet section to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. A fun toy section stocked with items for all ages to make the perfect gift. Beautiful housewares, cookware, candles, and more to decorate and add beautiful style to your table. Stop Steamboat Ace, proud to support your Steamboat Sailors. And see all that we have for your home. Steamboat Ace, the helpful all your home needs place.
The team at Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting sailor sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where you won't get a penalty for having a dirty car.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Lana Pivarnik, and I'm a senior in high school. This year, I will be number 14, and I will be playing pretty much every position. And I have been playing basketball for 10 years, and it's the only sport that I play. I don't really know where I plan to go to college. I've applied to 8 so far this year, and I'm going to apply to 3 more, so we'll see where I end up. I don't plan on playing in college. In 10 years, I see myself living in the woods, which is also one of my life goals because it sounds really peaceful and relaxing. Outside of school, I'm highly involved in the drama troupe. My favorite subject in school is math because I really like solving problems. My favorite movie is Kingsman because it has some really cool action going on and it's really comedic. Last summer, I hiked to Machu Picchu with my mom and one of my really good friends and our guide Josias, and it was a really fun time. We summited a mountain that was 15,000 feet tall, which is higher than any point in the United States, and it was a really good time. Got to see some jungles and some mountains, and there are definitely aliens. I learned that after that trip. My goals for the season are just to have a really good time with my teammates because we're more of a family now, and just to hang out with them. And my goals for life, as I stated before, are to live in the woods, but actually to have a good life and enjoy myself and be happy. What I will remember most about being a sailor is freezing to death on the short bus regularly, but having a good time regardless of that. My name is Lana Pivarnik. I'm a senior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil from Russell's Auto Salon. If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. We're here from Roaring Fork High School. I'm Chase, joined by Lowen Epstein. We are just about set to tip off.
Welcome in, ladies and gentlemen. We are here from Roaring Fork High School. Once again, I'm Blob Chase, joined by Lowen Epstein, and we are just about set to tip off the 2017-2018 girls varsity season. As the stars are getting announced here.
We've got a doubleheader today and then
out
tomorrow.
front. I believe those may be the captains. So, Lowen, first time along with basketball. Excited to have you here. In Roaring Fork for this tournament. We've got a doubleheader both today and then tomorrow. Should be a great one. What do you look forward to most out of this season? I think girls basketball-wise, I think that the Sailors are looking to, after a rough season last year, I think Coach Raver and Coach Ibarra are just really looking to up these girls' confidence and get some wins this year. More seniors on the team than last year. Only got one playing tonight. That is Lana Pivarnik, as Carly Lanning and Danica Braccio did not make the trip.
As they look start putting...
you talked about that a little bit, that
early on
Lana's going to be one of the key cogs offensively for the Steamboat Sailors team. as they look to start putting the ball in the hoop here early on, because they're looking to definitely put last year behind them in this first game of the season.
No doubt. Rolling Fork had kind of a rough season last year as well, so I think that if the Sailors could start 1-0 against these guys, I think that would really
first game of the season
really get the girls boosted and hopefully set us up for a good season.
8 minutes on the clock. And we are just about set for the opening tip-off here. Again, this is the first game of the season for your Steamboat Sailors, boys or girls. We've got the boys next right here on KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM. Before we have the tip-off, I do want to thank Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC, and Alpine Lumber, employee-owned and operator. They will be employee-owned and operated, contractor's choice, homeowner's friend. It looks as though it's going to be lights to tip off here for your Sailors
by the hometown
as they will be right to left on the radio dial here in this first half of play. We're underway with the 17-18 year. It's going to be an initial tip-off that's won by the hometown Rams. And they'll set up, top the key now, work to the far side again. It is right to left on the radio dial, and your Sailors are in their way. Red uniforms, white numbers, and trim. It's going to be a drive here through the lane in the first 2 points. That comes for
Emily Broadhurst there as Gabrielle Santana. She's actually sitting about 6'1", kind of got it from early on inside the post out. Nice play there by the Rams.
So it's going to be a quick inbound play here for Steamboat. Down by just a score, 2-0 early on.
Bike trails.
First 30 seconds of play.
All of a sudden, 2-on-1 down the other way from the Sailors, and it's 2-2. Has a nice layup there from Shelby Weiss.
Shout out to the area. They've got some of the best bike trails that you'll see. A quick press, and it's all of a sudden a 2-on-1. The other way to the Sailors, and it's 2-2. Has a nice layup there from Shelby Weiss, and that ties things up early on. A quick attack. Great job breaking out of that press. And here comes another drive, this time for the Rams at the other end of the court. It looks as though we've got a foul early on. First one of its kind for either side. And so it's going to be an inbound play in possession for the hometown Rams. They are in white uniforms with yellow numbers, blue trim.
In and out, off the rim.
Right to left on KTYV 98.9. And the inbound play comes to the 6'1" gal herself. And now a shot from the outside. That one in and out, off the rim. Rebounds picked up by Steamboat.
He's the best one.
And they will break this one out. Now coming back onto the offensive side of the ball is JC May will lead the charge. May's just looking for her options. Decides Kennedy's the best one. Waits for her dribble. Looking for an opportunity. Gets the pass off. Comes back to May. To the near side now of the three-point line. Few pump fakes from Varnick, gets it to May right back.
Shelby Weiss was.
And they go inside with this play. And a nice little bank shot there. Shelby Weiss tallies her third and fourth points.
Yeah, Shelby Weiss was showed a lot of potential last year as a freshman coming into this team. And not a lot of playing time, but they're definitely looking for her to make some sound in this season.
So it's an early 4-2 lead with 6:23 left here in quarter number one. And now a shot that's the bank off and hit the rim as well, staying out. Weiss throws a hip and gets the rebound as well. And up comes May, leading charge again offensively. JC May is going to be leaned on. She's one of the two captains here. And May almost lost possession. Got a little bit of help there on the far side. Great work from Sierra Harrison. And it's going to be worked into Weiss. Top the key. Weiss makes a move from right to left. In again, and that big shot is wide. And it does hit off the backboard, but the rebound scooped up relatively harmlessly by the Rams. And they're going to try and come up court. Nice spin moves on display. Pass comes down low. Worked out top again. Top of the key shot. Looking for three. Foot made on the line regardless. Rebound comes free to a Steamboat Sailor.
She's a sophomore.
And Jason May once more will slow things down. 5.5 to go here in quarter number one. 4-2 Sailors lead.
Yeah, JC May looks to be running this one pretty well, and she's a sophomore. Got named a captain by Lori Raper. And knowing how tough Coach Raper is, that's got to be a big honor for the sophomore. Let's hope she has a good game here tonight.
And it's going to be an inbound play now for May as the shot was blocked. And May looks for her options, gets one out. finding the hands there of Lana Pavarnik again. Up top now to awaiting Samantha Kennedy. Kennedy tried to get it over to Weiss. Intercepted by the Rams. Good defensive play. And now a collision as heading down to the court is
lane in the paint.
And
Gal goes down.
And she recovers her feet. Gets the ball.
It'll be another
Slaney from the near side.
That's the second foul.
On the arc right now. Tries to toss one into the lane and the paint. And Gal goes down. Looks as though that's another foul.
And it looks as though
it'll be another inbound play here. That's the second foul against Steamboat.
For her first taste of action on the years. Katie
4-2 games still. 4:56 left here in this first quarter of play. And it looks as though some substitutions being made. As Samantha Kennedy takes a quick break and in for her first taste of action on the years.
Rams with a 3-ball. That one off the rim, and it's going to be worked away.
Getting some time here too.
Nice job. Early. Steamboat recovering another rebound, and defensively at least
worked about him. The 3-ball, that one off the rim, and it's going to be worked away from the Rams defense. Nice job from Steamboat recovering another rebound, and defensively, at least in the early going right now, Sailor's doing well on the board.
She's going to start.
It's going to be an offensive possession from her there, looking to extend the lead to 2 possessions as they've got a 4-2 game. Right now, this is late. She's going to start to dribble. It gets swatted away from her, though. Nice defensive play by Broadhurst, who got in there.
28 left in the first quarter.
We'll see what happened. It may have been a timeout call by Steamboat as Coach Ibarra will take first of his 5.
SteamboatDentalCenter.com.
4-2 game. 4:28 left in the first quarter of play. I want to thank Steamboat Dental Center. Dentistry designed for you. Visit Dr. Whitty and the team or check them out online at SteamboatDentalCenter.com. Mountain View Car Wash up in the Sailors clean the competition between Town and McDonald's and Highway 40. Also Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident.
It looks like
call Russell's Auto Salon at 879-1515.
Coach Raper.
Really going low, and what are you seeing out there?
I'm seeing these really good ball movement from the Sailors.
It looks like a different team this year. I think Coach Barr and Coach Raper have really
good form.
Pummeled it into these girls' heads that how important it is to move the ball. Last year, a lot of sitting there and holding it.
Away from the defender. Now she
seems to be working good for him.
Double dribble called against
off the ensuing restart. It's going to be May again. Far side this time of the key. She's going to try and just get away from the defender. Now she dribbles, but it looks as though that's a double dribble called against May, and so it will result in a turnover. Possession now for Roaring Fork. Still 4-2. 4:17 left now here in the first stanza.
As both teams still kind of trying to
an inbound play, but good pressure applied from Steamboat as they're going to press as well. A little full court action here and just test the waters. As both teams still kind of just trying to figure each other out. This is going to be an offensive go at it for the Rams. Great job there. Jumping up, getting away with their hands with Molly Klein.
A nice layup there.
I worked from the near side. Rams did keep possession.
That ties things up.
Great second and third effort. Now a 3-ball. Not going to be taken. It's coming to the lane. Up and home.
That was
a nice layup there from Logan Erickson.
Shelby Weiss forgot.
That ties things up at 4 apiece. Erickson with the one who faked the 3-ball. Now it's a quick play up court. That was a travel.
They're really relying on this year.
Shelby Weiss forgot to dribble there. Shelby Weiss and Elena Pavarnik both playing really good box-out defense here. As they're the two that they're really relying on this year. JC May now gets the interception. She's going to be tossed to the ground. And foul there.
So we do have.
She'll get helped up here. 3.5 minutes to go. Possession Steamboat. Fouls sit at about 2 apiece right now.
May's going to lead from.
And looks as though we do have a substitution for the Rams. Checking into the game is Caroline Withrow.
Out comes Roaring Fork. A layup here, push from behind. That's an and one play.
Now, far
Rams
side
get the basket.
And she's going to inbound this one. Tips off Rams defender, and out comes Roaring Fork. A layup here, push from behind. That's an and one play. Rams get the basket and a free throw.
Didn't quite see that.
So it's a 6-4 game, chance to extend it to a 3-point lead with 3.5 left. And it just nice little run there from Broadhurst.
Fast break.
Yeah, I couldn't quite see that one, but it looks like
down the court.
Molly left,
takes it back out
to and it just kind of got tipped around, ensuing in a fast break.
JC May.
So here we go. Molly Quinn Klein's now taking it down the court. She looks left,
down to Shelby,
takes it back out to Pavarnik.
Has it now.
Pavarnik now up to JC May. JC May looks finds Katie Lake at the top.
top of the key.
Cross court, fires
down to Shelby Weiss. That one's going to be intercepted. Roaring Fork now.
Bounded.
Here we have.
That's tough. She kept putting it back up there. That was.
Throws it down to 33.
Gabrielle Santana.
Cross court, fires across court. Takes the
there and
jump shotter. No good. Rebounded.
Santana just.
That's tough. She kept putting it back up there. That was Gabrielle Santana with 2 rebounds there, and she finally got fouled.
And one Santana just standing, head and shoulders above everyone else on the court right now. So she was able to get up. And another one that's put back, but also an and one play. So 8-4, chance to extend this one out
Samantha Kennedy
to a 5-point game. 2:56 left here in first quarter play.
Get some water.
Santana up the back and in. 9-4. Substitution made. Checking back into Samantha Kennedy as Weiss will take water. Inbound play here from Klein.
Ball comes free, hits off the defender.
Wait for some movement off the ball. Finds Lake. Nice little outlet pass there. And it's quickly up to Kennedy. Kennedy making a run of it, and then she's going to go down. And the ball comes free, hits off the defender last. So Steamboat does maintain possession. They go down 9-4 games. Sailors are down by 5.
It's good. And again, as Emily Broadhurst, who is just doing a phenomenal job reading
eventually. And Jason Mays passing the other way. That one is good.
And again, it's Emily Broadhurst, who is just doing a phenomenal job reading the Sailors right now.
Finds Harrison.
And she's gone for 2 quick baskets, but here comes Klein the other way. She looked for the pass to Kennedy. Maybe should have taken the shot. Here's J.C. May now. Top of the key. Fires it outside. Finds Harrison. She just waits. Gives it up top to Lake. Lake is looking for some movement off the ball. She gets it now. Players kind of slowing things down a little bit. Tons Kennedy. She's working her way towards the paint. Back outside to Lake again. And Lake has going. She was looking for May and Steamboat. Maybe a little bit too quick on those passes. They had a little more time than they may have believed. But now all of a sudden the pressure can come on as the Rams.
Shelby Weiss got
their own heel there. Once again, there's the tall girl. Santana.
Puts it up and in. Steamboat's going to take a timeout here. I think after Shelby Weiss got those 2 quick fast breaks at the beginning of the game, Steamboat might have got a little bit full of themselves, and they just need to slow the ball down a bit. That's what Coach Ibarra is telling them in the huddle right now. Katie Lake, a few errors there, no big deal. Steamboat's down 13-4 now there, and Shelby Weiss leads all scorers with 4 points, all 4 points. And for Roaring Fork, it's Gabrielle Santana.
6 minutes of clock time, I should say.
There.
1:53 left.
And she's making her presence known, and it was right from the opening tip-off.
Ace Hardware.
Here 6 minutes ago.
Hardware, plumbing, tools, grills.
1:53 left. 6 minutes of clock time, I should say. 1:53 left here in the first quarter. Play 13-4 game.
Valley Medical Center.
I think Steamboat Ace Hardware, the helpful place for hardware, plumbing, tools, grills, garden, and more, offering customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products. Also, UC Health at Yanta Valley Medical Center, helping you get back to full strength when you're feeling short-handed. Don't forget about Chris Puckett, downtown Edward Jones office, and occasionally in the booth with me for the soccer games. Call Chris at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing. Member SIPC.
A restart and
Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals is another proud supporter of Sailors Athletics. If you have friends coming to town, give them a call at 879-8000 and ask for the locals connection discount. We got a whistle, a restart, and then all of a sudden the ball is going to be shifting. It will be a possession for Roaring Fork. Not sure what that call was. 1:53 to go though, and the Rams with a chance.
Moves into the lane. Shot
out. They're already throwing lead, and the 3 ball is off the rim and out.
I should say.
It's going to be gathered in on the rebound though, and it comes to nice moves into the lane. Shot foul. That'll count as 2. Well, it'll be 2 shots, I should say. Logan Erickson.
Logan Erickson
with another drive. That's the second time we've seen that. The pump fake from beyond the arc, and then all of a sudden,
going between the legs,
just kind of making moves into the paint.
Everything you could think of
layup
there.
Last time it worked.
Logan Erickson, the junior point guard, really showing her first free throw, adding to this Roaring Fork lead. The second one's good too. Now we have Katie Lake inbounded out to Quinn Kleins. Looks like Roaring Fork's going to be running a press here as Jason May gets the ball. He's looking for Jason May, looks left, can't find anybody, starts calling out a play here. Jason May out to Quinn Kleins. Quinn Kleins with a deep 3, that one's off the boards. That's gathered by Logan Erickson, and she's going to step out of bounds. Katie Lake now from the side. She's going to inbound it here to J.C. May. J.C. May now running point guard for the Sailors. Takes it past half court, passes left to Molly Quinn Kleins. Quinn Kleins back to Katie Lake. Katie Lake out to Sierra Harrison. Sierra Harrison looks, pump fakes, back to Quinn Kleins at the top of the key. Quinn Kleins out to Jace May. Jace May takes the lane, fakes it, back to Quinn Kleins. Quinn Kleins now at the top of the key, looks around. Katie Lake, Sierra Harrison for 3. That one's good. Great shot there from Sierra Harrison. You don't see a lot of three-pointers in these girls' games, but when it happens, it's really cool to see. So here we go.
Rams now working it on their offensive possession. There's another 3-ball trying to answer. Can't do it. Put back up. And again, there is Santana. She gets another chance at it. That'll drop. And she continues to just love all 6'1" of her frame because she is, like I said, taller than any of the girls that we have, we being Steamboat. Possession, that's going to be quickly turned the other way. Santana with an interception. Under half a minute to go here in quarter number 1. 17-7 score. So double digits is the deficit for your Sailors right now. And they'll look to maybe get at least one more possession, but a reaching foul called against Kleins. That'll result in the 6th foul against Steamboat. And you can start to see them adding up. They're 2 fouls away from going to 1-1 here, and we're only in quarter number 1, so they've got to be weary of that. Shot from Santana is an air ball, turned into possession for J.C. May Company. 10 seconds on the clock. You can hear the countdown beginning. Goes to the far corner. Caleb puts up that one off the iron and stays out. And now a long ball. Oh, and that one off the boards. Though that is the opposition. Wouldn't have minded seeing that. You always love the half-court opportunity.
No doubt. We have Shelby Weiss here with 4 points. Sierra Harrison with that 3-ball earlier. J.C. May leading the Sailors in assists now with 3. And, I think the Sailors down here early, down here by 10, I think they just need to slow it down, keep up the early ball movement that we saw, and, just keep their cool. They know that they've been down like this before. It's only the first quarter. They just got to keep their cool. D up, they'll be all right.
Back in 30 seconds for quarter number 2. This is KTYV 99 Sports on FM. So we can just go back and forth. Start practicing. My thing. You don't have to keep saying, like you said, Sierra Harrison. Change up to Harrison. Okay. Just because you're almost up on that. Just like that, because it's so quick. Ball movement. Other than that, we do a great job. Kind of touch it. All right. Just back away. Quarter number 2 here from Roaring Fork High School. I'm Vladimir Chit, joined by Lowen Epstein here for the whole tournament, Lowen. It's exciting. Glad to have you along for the ride. 17-7 the score right now. Rams are on top of your Steam Sailors. Sailors still right to left here in this first half of play in their red uniforms. If you're just joining us, white number trip. And playing from Lake is going to go out top to Kennedy. She tries to make a move to the paint, and then she is taken down. And a number of girls end up on the hard court. And it turns into a foul. That one against the Rams. So that'll put them out to, I believe, 3 on the evening here so far. Sailors sitting at 6, so they got to be weary of that because the number 6 to 8, and they turn into a 1-1 play. A little errant dribble there off the footer from Broadhurst. Turns into a quick Sailors possession once more from the near sideline, just in front of the press box.
Yeah, here we go now as Jason May catches the inbound pass. May throws an errant pass. That was going to be intercepted by Roaring Fork. Looks inside, gets it out. She drives the lane, and that's a quick 2 for Roaring Fork off an errant pass by Quinn Kleins. Quinn Kleins now gets the ball back. Roaring Fork running a brutal full press as Broadhurst gets it back, puts it up, no good. That's going to be rebounded by Jason May up to Katie Lake. Katie Lake passes it out to Sammy Kennedy at the top, and that's going to be fouled.
Looks to be a shooting foul. She'll go to the line for 2. 19-7 the score. The thing is, if the Sailors can break this full press, they've done it already a couple times in that first quarter of play, it really turns into 2-on-1s down at the other side of the court. So, yeah, Steamboat's got to be cognizant of that.
They have a great fast break player in Shelby Weiss. She played most of the first quarter. Now she's been sitting for quite a while. I think it's time for her to get back in. And it looks like Katie Lake's going to get some time on the bench now. And we'll see who comes in for her.
Looks like that's Erica Simmons making her first
freshman.
First taste of action here on the season. Another opportunity from the line. Not going to go. Rebounded by Broader. She's out the other way. Now slow down a little bit. March up court. That one in and out of the hands there of the intended receiver. She does recover. Shot foul coming, I believe. Should be 2, as that'll be Tasha Cox going to the line. Now they say no. It's not a shot, is it?
Yeah, she'll shoot 2 here.
Confusion from the Zebras.
Yeah. You're used to that in announcing those Wranglers games.
Oh, yes. Very much so. Cotz's first try, not going to drop. She'll get a second go at it, but not before we have substitutions, as Molly Brown makes her way in for Kleins. And Brown with her first taste of action as well. So Coach Ibarra doing a very good job getting everybody involved here in the early goings of this first game of the season. And, he definitely will want to see what he's got to work with this year.
Yeah, they're trying out. They have 2 freshmen on the floor right now. They're definitely just giving them a taste of what it's like to play varsity ball.
Inbound play is going to come from Simmons. She calls for movement, gets it. And the pass is going to turn into a jump ball. And that's going to be another Steamboat possession here. I thought it was a Steamboat possession. Maybe they just switched the possession era relatively quickly. Rams possession instead. And now a chance again from Broadhurst. She is just all over the floor right now for this Roaring Fork team. Worked out top. She's waiting there at the top of the key again. Broadhurst trying to just direct the troops here. Gives it off now to Logan Erickson. Erickson makes a drive. Passes right to a red jersey. And your Sailors take over. Steamboat trying to attack here and brings back to within 10 as J.C. May leads the charge. Makes a move her right. Fires off to Simmons. To her base. Gives it off to the near side. Found all around. Worked low now to Kennedy. And Kennedy's just going to make a drive. She had a pick. Gives it off to Simmons. Her ball is going to go high off of the board and be picked up by James Steiner. And it's back away again. Here's Broadhurst. She tries to just loft one in. Again, looking for that tall gal, Gabriela Santana. Couldn't quite connect.
Yeah, I think that was meant to be a pass inside to Santana, and it just kind of looked like an air ball. So now here we go, Jason May on the inbounds pass, trying to break this full court press. Sarah Harrison. Now we are back to May. May taking up the court.
Trying to tell me that wasn't supposed to be out of you?
I've never seen one from these teams, but you might be right. Sammy Kennedy there with a nice hook shot almost, as Sailors get another 2 in there.
19-9 score. Kennedy doing a nice job with her left hand there. And here come the Rams now trying to find some offense of their own. They've done it successfully to this point in the game. Steamboat looking to find a little bit of D. They close it down. Foul occurs. And that will be a 1-and-1 opportunity now, as it's the 8th foul. And it looks as though it's going to be Kendall Burnett who will head to the line. Or is that Kotz? I believe that's Kotz. Sorry. It's 23, not 33.
Yeah, it looks like on the bench here, Coach Ibarra's running just kind of a first up goes in kind of system. And, I don't know if that's going to work. I don't want to question his coaching, but I think we need to get Shelby Weiss some more minutes.
She definitely showed some flashes of brilliance, especially in the early minutes of this game, getting the first 4 points for Steamboat back when they had that 4-2 lead. Been quite the run for the Rams since then, as they put up 18. Steamboat only has put up 7. That's not 5. So 18-5 run for the Rams. Steamboat trying to just get this one back, and it turns into another bucket here, as that's once again Broadhurst. And now May will inbound, finds Molly Brown, back to May. Nice job here breaking the press. May eventually taken from behind. And that is called for a foul, and it'll be a Steamboat possession still. 5:04 left here in the first half play.
Here we go. Steamboat's really trying to break this full court press. It's giving them a hard time early. Here is all about freshman going to take it past half court. Makes a dribble move, turns around, finds Erica Simmons, the other freshman. Erica Simmons heaves it up off the backboard. No good. Rebounded. Molly Brown. Brown out now, top of the key, looks, finds Sammy Kennedy inside, and that one is almost in. That's going to be rebounded by Broadhurst. Now pass it inside to Santana. Santana drives the lane, and that's going to be a jump ball there. As Santana doing a good job getting in the lane and really challenging these Sailors defenders to.
Oh, great job swarming that ball, knocking a foul, rather a jump ball. Turned into a Steamboat position for the moment. Here's Kennedy driving across the midcourt line, and she'll just dish one off. I think Steamboat's just got to kind of compose themselves a little offensively.
Yeah, it's the first game of the season, and Roaring Fork's throwing them a full court press. That's something they've never seen before.
Indeed. 4:15 left here in half one. 22-9. Dish down low. Rams a chance. Another putback opportunity and one for the Rams. And so it's 22-9. And that is going to be Caroline Wisseroff, who's going to be shooting from the line to extend it, 24-9. She'll look for 25.
Steamboat does not want to get in some foul trouble here. I think Sammy Kennedy's running up on about 3. And also Quinn Klein's, I think, has 3 too. JC May has 2, and I think they can't get into foul trouble, especially with 4:09 left in this second stanza of play.
They're only one away, if my math does me justice, from that 2-shot bonus.
Yeah.
Here comes a drive from Kennedy. She extends the left arm. Now just dishes back to Molly Brown. Brown's just going to take her time working back to the top of the key. Fires it back over to the far side for a waiting Sammy Kennedy. Kennedy makes a move to her left. Now gives it back to Kleins, who's off the bench. Dishes one down low. Gets the return feed. Kleins couldn't come up with it. Ball comes free. Here is another chance for Broadhurst up court. And she puts it up, but it will just bounce off the rim and out. And that turns into 2 for Broadhurst. The tough thing is, of those 10, it hasn't necessarily been reaching fouls and fouls that only have been committed and turned into possession for the Rams. There's been at least 4 or 5 that have been shooting fouls. So just like that, you're getting right to the bonus quicker, and you're also giving them those free throws, which Broadhurst knocks her first one down.
No doubt. Steamboats, a lot of these shooting fouls have really come on fast break situations in which Steamboat has made silly mistakes and just kind of turned over the ball. So we'll see if we can fix that at halftime. We have Molly Brown, the freshman, now coming up. Pass it over to Quinn Kleins. She'll take it up to the top of the key, out to Simmons, back to Kleins. Kleins looking, 3:25 left. Kleins drives the lane. That's going to be stolen by Erickson. Erickson puts the layup in. Easy one for Roaring Fork.
28-9, and it'll be a possession. Steamboat again. Here's the press, and that is Kennedy getting taken down there.
Ibarra didn't like that. He did not like that. Kind of a cheap shot by Roaring Fork.
And they're getting the ball back?
I'm not quite certain on what that call was.
I think that might have been an out-of-bounds play off Kennedy, and maybe they're saying it was out before the foul occurred. I don't know. She's on the ground. 3:10 left here in the first half of play. Inbound play from the Rams. They're going to have offense again. Erickson leading the charge. Turns into another jump ball. That'll be a possession for Roaring Fork. 10-5 the foul total right now as your Steamboat Sailors gotten into trouble. It's just tough because when you have that deficit that you're trying to claw out of, sometimes you're a little more aggressive defensively, and that turns into some more fouls. It's just a slippery slope. Now, great job there from Kennedy, and she's down to the court again.
Yeah, Steamboat's got to go in at halftime. I know Ibarra and Coach April have some things to say. They're playing good defense. The refs are getting happy with the fouls, so we'll see what changes they make defensively. Erica Simmons now with the inbounds pass. Simmons out to Brown. Brown throws one up. That's going to be intercepted by Roaring Fork. Roaring Fork has that at the top of the key now. Passes it right Inside now. Puts up a shot. That's an air ball. Rebounded by Santana. Santana puts it back out. Another shot from Lauren Fork. Air ball. That's going to be out of bounds. Steamboat ball.
2:43 left now in the second of 4 quarters. 28-9 the score. 10-6 the fouls. 5-3 to timeouts. We can run down stats all day long. There's a great inbound play, and up comes Steamboat trying to attack with Pavarnik. She slides it out to Kleins. A great job, though. I know you were writing a stat down, but it was a lofty ball right from the throw-in, and that's how you're going to have to break this. If they're pushing 4 up on that full-court press, there's going to be openings behind that. So,
yeah, I'm really surprised that we've only seen Shelby Weiss once in this first half. I mean, I think something might be going on. Maybe she's injured or something. Hopefully, we'll see her play a big role in this.
She had a couple big contacts early in that third quarter play. She may be a little shaken up.
They're going to need her to dig themselves out of this hole.
28-9 score right now. Your Sailors down to the home court. 1-4 Rams. Work to the far side. Gathered in by Kotz. The shot is put up by Broadhurst. And it seems like she's been playing this whole game. That's not Broadhurst. I'm just kidding. That's a 22. That's Caroline Wisroff. But confusion from my end does not translate into an attempt that didn't happen. They got the opportunity. Another one here from Wisroff. And this rebound is once more gathered in. Put right back up. And the ball comes free. And eventually it's Kenny who grabs in for Steamboat. That allows for the Sailors to slow things down on offense in the last 2 minutes of play. 28-9 the score. Looks as though the Sailors kind of moving in and out of that shell offense that we talked about off mic before. A chance, that one off the rim, off the board, and turns into a jump ball. And that'll be, I think, a Steamboat possession.
I like to see the Sailors sharing the love here as, we have everybody taking shots now, and they're good shots, don't get me wrong. Roaring Forks made some air balls, and Sailors are shooting it really well, even though the score may not show it. That was Molly Brown there on that last shot, the freshman getting some time here. Erica Simmons on the inbound play. Simmons passed it inside to Pavarnik. Pavarnik looks to put it up. That one's going to be taken away by Roaring Fork. Roaring Fork now at the top of the key. Out to, who is that? Back up to the top of the key.
It's Broadhurst.
13-footer, no good. Yeah, she's everywhere. I think they got 2 girls with red hair on the team. It's kind of confusing me.
22-12.
Erica Simmons with a good look there to Pavarnik. Couldn't hang on. That would have been a great pass for probably a nice shot there.
28-9 the score. 80 seconds left here now in the half. As it's going to be taken up court by Logan Erickson. Erickson just dishes one off there to Kendall Bernat. Bernat to Broadhurst. I wanted to say Bratwurst there. You can tell I'm a little bit hungry. It's going to be taken instead, though, by Bernat. And it looks as though we've got a foul. I wasn't sure if it was a foul or a timeout, but it looks as though it is indeed a pushing foul.
Steamboat Sailors ball here as Katie Lake coming back into the game. Calls for movement, gets it out to Molly Brown. Molly Brown takes it up the floor, showing good speed there. Looks inside. Nice pass to Pavarnik. She went up and got that one. Katie Lake gathers it again. Out to Pavarnik, and she gathers it once again. Great hands there. Katie Lake has a questionable one inside to Simmons. Katie Lake again. Back to Molly Brown. Molly Brown to Quinn Kleins. Brown back to Lake. Lake with a wide open shot. She takes it. That's going to be no good. And that's going to be out of bounds. Oh, no, that's going to be a jump ball. Roaring Fork possession.
Pavarnik in the vicinity. She was able to keep it in play at least for a moment. Then it turned into that jump ball. 34 on the clock now. 28-9 the score. Your Sailors down in this one. Looking to shore up the defense in the last half minute of play. Not allow anything else. And it's going to be worked to the near side. Just above the 3. It's Erickson. Across there. Nice job defensively from Erica Simmons. Now a crossover. Opens up space. And a shot there from Broadhurst is going to be off the rim and out. And it's going to be Katie Lake with 8 on the clock. Going to dish it off to the near side. There's Kleins. 4-3 and a long ball. And that's just off the iron and it stays out. Great job there at the end of the half for the opportunity. Steamboat showing a little bit of game, though. Definitely, they've got some things to work on. The coaching staff, Coach Ibarra and Coach Raper, will both have their words at halftime. For Lone Epstein and Vladden Chase, this is Steamboat Sailors girls basketball on KTYV 99 Sports on FM. For Lone Epstein, I'm Vladden Chase. This is Steamboat Sailors girls basketball on KTYV 99 Sports on FM.
This time, could I get all Roaring Fork players with their yellow patch shirts on underneath the Roaring Fork Ram logo?
SteamboatRadio.com and watch the game live. Check out the complete schedule while you're there. Steamboat Sailors Basketball
was also brought to you by Steamboat Ace Hardware,
Allstate Insurance, the Allison Agency,
UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center,
Wessels Auto Salon,
and Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. Remember, our sponsors support the Sailors, so please support our sponsors. Sports on FM 98.9.
Steamboat Sailors Basketball, only on 98.9 and SteamboatRadio.com. The Steamboat Sailors are on the air. You're listening to Steamboat Sailors Basketball on 98.9.
Docs Auto Clinic,
Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
Mountain View Car Wash.
Steamboat Resorts is a proud sponsor of Sailor Athletics. Do you have friends or family in town? Take your place a little time. Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals is here to help. Steamboat Resorts has been a lodging leader here for over 30 years, and we've got great rates in more than 800 units in 38 properties around the base area. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for the Locals Connection discount. That's the Locals Connection, 879-8000, or visit SteamboatResorts.com.
The Steamboat Sailors are on the air. You're listening to Steamboat Sailors Basketball on 98.9.
Sponsored by Docs Auto Clinic,
Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
Mountain View Car Wash,
Steamboat Dental Center,
and Chris.
You don't have to have your goal.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Katie Lake, and I'm a sophomore at Steamboat Springs High School. I'm, I guess, all over for basketball, but mainly point guard. I also like to play soccer and swim team, and I sort of just recently picked up swim team. It was super fun. My favorite stroke is probably my stroke. No. My favorite stroke is butterfly. Yeah. I'd like to go to college at Broad Institute and MIT to be a biomedical engineer. I want to play basketball in college, but I don't really know if that's going to happen, so I hope so. And in 10 years, I see myself maybe getting my PhD. Not so sure about that yet. Outside of school, I'm also really involved in... Oh, shoot, I forgot to read this question. Outside of... wait, you know what? I don't really... Homework? Maybe?
Outside of school.
Too much homework. It's ridiculous. My favorite subject in school is biology first and then history with Miss Copeland. Biology because it just clicks for me. My favorite movie, I don't really have a favorite movie. Yeah, no, I just really like movies. They're good. They're fun. Last summer, I did a lot of PT, rehabbing my knee because I tore my ACL about a year ago. So I was playing soccer and I dislocated my knee. So my tibia, I don't really remember which one's the thigh bone or which one's the calf bone. But the thigh bone went over the calf bone, and my ACL just tore because it was stretched too far. My goals for this season are, I guess, to become a more reliable three-point shooter, because that's something I definitely need to work on. It's my shot. And my goals for life are just to be happy and make a positive difference in the world, specifically with, I guess, genomics or stem cell research, which will be really fun. What I remember most about being a sailor is definitely my team, because they're what makes it really, really fun to play basketball. And my name is Katie Lake. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Steamboat Ace is your go-to place for everything you need for your home. Purchase from Steamboat Ace, and we just need power tools. Ace has a great pet section to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. A fun toy section stocked with items for all ages to make the perfect gift. beautiful housewares, cookware, candles, and more to decorate and add beautiful style to your table. Stop into Steamboat Ace, proud to support your Steamboat sailors, and see all that we have for your home. Steamboat Ace, the helpful all your home needs place.
I'm Terry. And this is Phil from Russell's Auto Salon. If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with Enviro-based paint.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Tyler Owen. I'm a junior. I wear number 5, and I play small forward. I've been playing basketball ever since 3rd grade. I also like playing lacrosse and football. I'd like to go to college at CU Boulder. If I play sports in college, I would play lacrosse. In 10 years, I see myself with a successful job and a happy life. Outside of school, I'm also involved in lacrosse, basketball, and football. My favorite subject in school is AP Physics because it's very interesting to me. My favorite movie is Talladega Nights because shake and bake. Last summer I had lots of fun with my friends. We jumped off a bridge into the river a lot and it was pretty fun doing flips and stuff. My goals for this season are to win the league championship and win at least 2 playoff games. My goals for life are to have a happy life and be successful. What I remember most about being a sailor is all the friendships I made with my teammates. My name is Tyler Doyne. I'm a junior and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Hey, Sailor basketball fans, PJ Wardson of Yampa Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown basketball team. Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Steamboat High School Athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. Enjoy the game and go Sailors!
This is Skip Beardorf from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. And we are proud to support Sailors basketball. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Lana Pivarnik, and I'm a senior in high school. This year, I will be number 14, and I will be playing pretty much every position. And I have been playing basketball for 10 years, and it's the only sport that I play. I don't really know where I plan to go to college. I've applied to 8 so far this year, and I'm going to apply to 3 more, so we'll see where I end up. I don't plan on playing in college. In 10 years, I see myself living in the woods, which is also one of my life goals because it sounds really peaceful and relaxing. Outside of school, I'm highly involved in the drama troupe. My favorite subject in school is math because I really like solving problems. My favorite movie is Kingsman because it has some really cool action going on and it's really comedic. Last summer, I hiked to Machu Picchu with my mom and one of my really good friends and our guide Josias, and it was a really fun time. We summited a mountain that was 15,000 feet tall, which is higher than any point in the United States, and it was a really good time. Got to see some jungles and some mountains, and there are definitely aliens. I learned that after that trip. My goals for the season are just to have a really good time with my teammates because we're more of a family now, and just to hang out with them. My goals for life, as I stated before, are to live in the woods, but actually to have a good life and enjoy myself and be happy. What I will remember most about being a sailor is freezing to death on the short bus regularly, but having a good time regardless of that. My name is Lana Pivarnik. I'm a senior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Hi, this is Doc from Doc's Auto Clinic. When your car isn't feeling well, head over to Doc for above and beyond customer satisfaction and the most expert service around. The techs at Doc are ASC certified and go the extra mile to give you the peace of mind you need to know your vehicle is safe. We take care of you and your family by taking care of your car. We are located just past Moose on the west end of town off of Elk River Road. Doc's Auto Clinic, proud to support the Steamboat Sailors.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. Chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Molly Kleins, and I'm a sophomore in high school. My number is 25. My position is point guard. I've been playing for 6 years, and I also like to play soccer. I'd like to go to college somewhere in Colorado or Wisconsin. If I play in college, it would probably be soccer. In 10 years, I see myself being a special education teacher. Outside of school, I'm also involved in club sports like soccer and basketball. My favorite subject in school is writing. My favorite movie is Zootopia because of the majestic characters. Last summer, I worked for STARS, which is a local sports adaptive program, and I definitely think that could be in my future, and I really love spending time with the kids. My goals for the season are to become a better shooter and a better teammate, and my goals for life are to have a dog and name it Simon. Simon would be a golden retriever. What I will remember most about being a sailor is the positive environment that the school has. I'm Molly Kleins, sophomore in high school, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where you won't get a penalty for having a dirty car.
Small emergencies, scrapes, sprains, and stitches. They're bound to happen. You deserve quick care from trusted physicians. At UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center, our emergency care team is here for you and your loved ones. The board-certified physicians at YVMC are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to get you in and out the door quickly. You'll experience the same safe and high-quality care you've come to expect at YVMC, now with smaller prices for life's small emergencies. Yampa Valley Medical Center, now part of the UC Health family.
Sports on FM. This is 98.9 KTYV. Steamboat Springs.
Ladies and gentlemen, just underway with half number 2. Steamboat is wearing their away red uniforms, white numbers, black trim, and they're left to right on the radio dial here on KTYV 99 Sports on FM. You can also listen and watch online. We'll see what the coaching staff had to say at halftime and if it's going to turn into some points for your Sailors. They're down 28-9 right now. There's definitely a lot of positives to take out of it, though. They had the better of the shot opportunities. The one thing that really seems to be wearing on them is this full court press that the Rams have continued to enact here in the early goings of this second half of play, and it's really caused havoc for Steamboat. Yeah, I'm joined by Lowen Epstein. Sorry, I was just thinking of, I don't even know what dinner, I think. 6:47 to go here in the third quarter, 28-9 the score. Lowen, what'd you see?
Yeah, it's back in the game too. We'll see what adjustments they make. She was a playmaker early on. Hopefully she can put some numbers on the board here now. We have Rolling Fork with possession. Pass it inside to Santana. Santana puts one up. That one's going to be gathered by Shelby Weiss. Pass it off to Jesse May to get the court out. Looks back inside to Sammy Kennedy. Back out to May. To Shelby Weiss now. Looks over to Sammy Kennedy again. Out to Sierra Harrison. Sierra Harrison with the 15-footer. That one's good. Good shot there from Harrison. That's 2 on the board. Steamboat is at 11 now.
Going to be worked to the far side. Here's Broadhurst. She swings it up to the top of the key. Worked along further than the near side. Found the hands there. And a good move from Logan Erickson. She tries for the bank shot, but it just will not go. And then Kennedy's ripped to the floor there. And a jump ball. It should be a possession for the Rams. 5:52 to go here. Fouls have been reset. I think that Steamboat ended with about 10, though, in that first half of play. So they do have to be weary of that. And here's Santana. She puts one back up again on the second and then third effort. It's just so hard. I mean, it's tough for the Sailors to do much.
That's going to be her 12th point of the game.
Big foul there against Weiss.
Yeah, Sailors looking to break this full court press, and they kind of just, started heaving it. And
that's the right idea, though, I think.
Yeah. Here we go now. Kennedy taking up the floor, shows off her dribble moves, stops, back to May. May looks, throws it inside to Weiss. Weiss with a nice hook shot, just misses that one, and that's going to be a jump ball there. I think Lana Pavarnik is involved in that one. Should be Sailors' ball here. We have JC May on the throw-in. She's having a good game, taking a leadership role on this team.
She called a lot of minutes.
Yeah, she calls for movement, passes it out to Pavarnik. Pavarnik for three, no good. Just off here. That's going to be Logan Erickson on the gather. Go on the fast break, puts it up, no good. Rebound by Rowan Fork, puts it rebound again, and that one's going to be finally gathered by Shelby Weiss. She'll get a travel call there, and she's not happy with that one. So that's going to be Rowan Fork ball.
Tough pill to swallow if you're Weiss. She had fought hard for that rebound. Ball's going to be turned over, though. Possession here for the Rams. 3 balls. They're not going to work off hands. And it's going to be moved up court now by JC May. And as she crosses that midcourt line, we've got time up taken by Coach Ibarra. So right away, teams trading points. It's 30-11 now. So still that same spread between the two squads here. As Coach Ibarra making sure they know it's just a 30-second. And, I'm not too worried about this. A good start for the second half.
Yeah, you can definitely tell that the Sailors are coming out with fire in their bellies as Shelby Weiss and JC May and Sammy Kennedy have all shown some early on physicality here as they're showing they're willing to get down and dirty for that rebound or for that loose ball. Here we go now. I think it's going to be JC May on the throw-in. She'll toss that one into Sammy Kennedy here. Sammy Kennedy running point guard for the Sailors. She makes a dribble move off to Sierra Harrison. Sierra Harrison takes the lane and goes for the layup. That's going to be no good. Gathered by Santana. She's going to step out of bounds. Sailors ball. Good break for the Sailors now. Here we go, throwing again by JC May. JC May calls for movement. They're calling the play that the coaches designed here. Here we go now.
Did you say Omaha?
I think so. I think that's what I thought. Payne Manning's in the building. Tennessee looking for a new head coach.
Going to be worked now by Kennedy. She stops, doesn't pop, gives it off instead to Weiss, makes a move, and that's going to be a foul against the Rams. So just like that, 2 early fouls against this Roaring Fork squad. Steamboat playing clean, at least to this point, knocking on wood. 4:39 to go here in the third quarter of play.
Here we go now. JC May again looks for Sammy Kennedy out behind the three-point line. Asks for movement, takes the lane, puts one up, no good. Gathered by Shelby Weiss, puts it up again, no good. Finally gathered by Santana. They're going to call for a jump ball there, as that's got to be her 6th or 7th rebound of this game. I'll tell you what, she's dominating the boards tonight.
She is, and a great job from Pavarnik not giving up on the play after Santana came down with it. Now Pavarnik's at the top of the key, fires over to the far side. Jason May with a little pump fake. She goes up with this ball. That's going to go off of the rim and stay out. And now all of a sudden Broadhurst steps out as well. So some extended offensive time here for your Steamboat Sailors. And you can see that they're starting to find a little bit of life. A little excitement.
Sammy Kennedy in the LeBron Soldier 12s into Jason May. Shelby Weiss now posting up. Throws her body around a little bit. That one's going to be stolen by Broadhurst, and that's going to be out of bounds. Sailors ball once again. Sammy Kennedy now once more. Oh no, they're saying it's Rowan Fork ball. Kennedy looked to be confused on that one. Refs talking here. So we have Kendall Burnett on the, how do you say that? Burnett.
I've been saying Burnett.
Yeah, Burnett on the throw-in. Out to Logan Erickson, the point guard, the junior. Back to Brunel. Brunel into Santana. Puts up a layup. No good. Gathers her own rebound. Puts it back up again. And
she can't be stopped.
She can't be stopped. She's just standing so much higher than all these girls.
Under 4 to go now here in the third quarter of play. 32-11 the score. So it's back outside that 20-point range. 21, in fact. Wait, was I looking at J.C. May's number, who has the ball, or was I doing math? A little bit of both.
Here we go now as Logan Erickson, the junior point guard, is going to be tripped up there, thrown hard to the floor. She'll be helped up by a couple of Sailors there. Sailors down easy, but they're going to still be showing that Steamboat sportsmanship pride as it's Burnell on the throw-in to Logan Erickson. Erickson calls the play at the top of the key. She shows off her moves, does a little deke there. Sorry, that's my hockey terminology.
I like it.
She goes over to Caroline Wisroth for the easy two-pointer.
Now it's Katie Lake. She's going to just put it down to the near side corner. Waiting for it, there's Bavarnik. A couple pump fakes. Now pass up top. There's a waiting Kennedy. Kennedy's just going to trot along that three-point arc. Gives it off to May. Shoots one and that will drop.
Nice.
J.C. May with a 3-ball. Brings it back to 20-point spread. Down 34-14 here. And great job from J.C. May. Received the pass. Popped her right up. Back at the other side. There is Broadhurst with a nice layup as she had time and space and created a lane for herself. Puts 2 more in for the Rams. 36-14. Want to thank Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC, as well as Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice and homeowner's friend. Worked here, Steamboat offensively trying to find a little bit of a rhythm as they have started to put some points up. Here's Katie Lake trying to do a little bit of her own impersonation of J.C. May. Couldn't get the shot up. Back the other way comes Broadhurst. Puts one up off the boards. Taken down by the Rams. And then a shot foul against Steamboat. And that will send Roaring Fork to the line for 2 more.
Yeah, you can see the frustration with the Steamboat girls here as we had a little spat there between Sierra Harrison and Katie Lake. You know, that's the one thing you don't want to do. I understand that they're down early here, but it's the first game of the season. They want to keep their calm, stay on their road. And, they'll be all right. They'll be all right. Not much to worry about here. A lot of good things, actually. A lot of good shooting here tonight. Sailors have been short on just a few things, and if they had made those, the score would definitely show that.
Here's Kleins checking in with Simmons as Weiss and May take a seat, as well as Bavarnik. So fresh troops off the bench. Going to be another shot here. This one does drop for Caroline Wisroth. And with 2:12 to go, it's a 37-14 game here in quarter number 3. Going to be a chance for Kennedy. Her shot is going to be taken down on the rebound by Simmons, and then a jump ball called by the officiating crew, and that'll turn into a Rams possession. Great job from Simmons getting up there, and you can see, this Sailors squad has some girls that just don't quite have the size as some of these Roaring Fork players, no doubt, but they've got the fight, and they've earned themselves a few rebounds at least.
Yeah, they got heart, and they're really showing it out here today. Here we go now as Roaring Fork on the inbounds pass. It looks like Lori Raper is gonna call the full court press now. Give the Rams a taste of their own medicine here. As that seemed to work out okay.
Molly Brown now checks in. Kennedy is off, so we've got a really young team out there right now for our 5, and there it is. It works.
That was a nice defensive play there by Quinn Kleins as she kind of picked it off there like a defensive back and flung it outside. The call there from the Zebras is going to be a push. Sailors ball.
Great job for Steamboat. Do want to thank Steamboat Dental Center. Dentistry designed for you. Visit Dr. Whitty and the team or check them out online at steamboatdentalcenter.com. Also, Mountain View Car Wash helping the Sailors clean the competition between Town and McDonald's and Highway 40. Drive to the lane by Kleins is going to turn into a travel and a change of possession. Rams will have this. Want to thank Russell's Auto Salon as well, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Call Russell's at 879-1515. Well, Steamboat Ace Hardware, here comes an at the board, and that's going to turn into a shooting foul. As a good little stop and pop there, getting the feed was Isabella Hernandez, and she received it, turned, and went right up to the board, end up getting fouled, and she'll go to the line for 2.
Yep. Some of these calls, I gotta say, might be a little questionable from these referees. I mean, I get it that basketball is that kind of game where you drive in, you're almost guaranteed to get the foul, but at this point in the game, I think it's better to just let these girls play.
As long as you're not letting them get too out of hand. Hernandez cannot come up with either one of her chances, can't not drain it, and it'll turn into a jump ball on the ensuing rebound, and that'll be a Steamboat possession. And for one of the few times here this afternoon, I guess it's evening now, 7:04, where are your kids? You got to look at it, and that was one of the first times I remember them not being in the full court press.
I think you're right. I think that Rolling Fork's kind of easing up. And Sailors get the ball here. It's Brown back to Quinn Clines. Quinn Clines with the 15-footer. That's a good shot there. She drains that one and put the Sailors up to 16. 37-16 now, 1:23 left in this game. As Quinn Clines is going to be dropped, and that looked like an offensive charging foul, but I'm not sure if they got that.
Looks as though they're going to give Clines the push, and so possession for the Rams. 37-16 the score with just 80 seconds left here in the third of 4 quarters. I guess that's why they call it quarters. Worked up now by the Rams. Chance at the rim, rebounded, put back, and it's again going to stay out. Looks as though the Rams were the last to touch it as well, so Roaring Fork watches on as your Steamboat Sailors have another chance at possession, and once more we see Rams just going back and settling, and we'll see what the Steamboat Sailors can do with that, as they will get a few more offensive opportunities. Here's Molly Brown, lengthy pass to the top of the free throw line, and an opportunity at some dribbles, but Sierra Harrison ran out of real estate as there's on the bench. Ball. And back at the other end now, this is Logan Erickson, makes a nice little spin move, kicks one outside, and the stop and pop hits off the top of the board. That'll turn into a Steamboat possession. 44.7 seconds left now.
I'll tell you what, that girl Logan Harrison is really putting on a show tonight. Maybe not getting the most points on the board, but definitely showing off her dribble moves, her pass moves. Looks like an all-around all-star point guard. Here we go now. Quinn Clines looks, passes it off to Erica Simmons. Simmons inside, risky pass there. That's going to be picked off by Rolling Fork. They moved up the floor now. She passes it out up to Logan Erickson. Erickson calls for a stop. Wants her team to settle it with only 13 seconds left in this one, and that looks like Natasha Kotz is gonna shoot with the ball there.
2 from the line again for Kotz. 10 seconds on the clock, 37-16 score.
Kotz now with her.
Do you not have that? That's because you're on the wrong one, bud.
I don't have the number. I didn't see.
What the heck?
It says Tasha instead of Natasha. I didn't know we were doing nicknames here, Vladin.
I'm just reading off of what they gave me, that's all. 10.2 left here. Kotz steps up to the line again. This is the second opportunity.
Yeah. That one's going to be banked off there as Katie Lake has the rebound, shows off her speed now. She looks inside for a pass. That's going to be out of bounds on Rolling Fork. No, on Steamboat. That's going to be Rolling. Is that Rolling Fork? No, it's Steamboat ball.
Possession, 2.5 seconds on the clock.
My fault. Katie Lake on the inbounds pass. Short time here. Pass it off to Pavarnik. Pavarnik for 3. No good. And that's going to finish off the third quarter here in Rolling Fork.
So 37-16 your score after 24 minutes of play here from Roaring Fork High School. We'll be back with the fourth quarter of action right here on KTYV 99 Sports on FM, your Steamboat Sailors Sports Connection, bringing you girls basketball right now. Boys are coming up next. 30 seconds back to Monica, and then we'll be right back for Lone Epstein and Blood and Chase. You can watch us online as well at steamboatradio.com. and then we'll be right back for Lone Epstein and Blood and Chase. You can watch us online as well at steamboatradio.com.
Hi, I'm Joanna Allison with Allstate. My husband Brett and I are excited to bring Allstate Insurance to the Yampa Valley. We are so fortunate to live in this amazing place and want to help you protect all that's good in your life. Brett and I are here to provide local insurance advice and help customize an insurance plan that meets your needs. Stop by the Allison Allstate Agency in Steamboat on 5th Street, right across from Mahogany Ridge for a free quote, or Google us at Allstate Steamboat. We are a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
We are here from Roaring Fork High School. If you're just joining us, Steamboat is left to right on the radio dial here in half number 2. Just underway with the 4th frame in this one, as the Rams do have possession, and they've got the lead over your Sailors 37-16. Work to the near side. Katie Lake is there, as it looks as though Steamboat's manning up right now. A chance low in the paint. That rolls in. A little fingertip roll from Kendall Burnell.
Nice post move there from Burnell. Molly Kleins, the freshman, out to Erica Simmons, the other freshman. She looks inside for Pavarnik to Katie Lake. That was nice passing there, and that just showed what Steamboat's capable of. As I don't think the score tonight reflects really how these girls have been playing. Roaring Fork with the ball now. Logan Erickson, the point guard, out to Wizroth. That was a good shot there from Erickson, and that's going to go in. And was that a 3?
No, that's an and 1 there. That was Santana again.
That was Santana? I was looking at my stat sheet.
You're good. Santana with the...
She's got to be near in double ranges. She's probably at 9 rebounds and definitely double digits for points. And she's going to drain her first free throw there. And Lana Pavarnik on the inbounds pass now to Simmons. She's going to walk it up. Simmons now looks for the open girl. Finds Molly Brown. Molly Brown looks inside. Nope. Decides on Pavarnik. Brown out to Simmons at the top of the key. She's running point guard for the Sailors. In to Sierra Harrison. Sierra Harrison, risky pass there. Almost picked off. Good hands there by Katie Lake. Katie Lake shows off her dribble moves. Almost catches Wizroth there. Now it's Molly Brown at the top of the key. 4-3. That one is good. Great shot there from the freshman, getting a lot of playing time tonight. And that's a good shot there from Molly Brown.
Great work here from Steamboat. They opened up that opportunity with some great hustle. And the Rams were caught chasing the loose ball around. Molly Brown open at the top of the key and makes the most of it. Here's a chance from Erickson, swung to Santana, out and out to Broadhurst. Makes a move from right to left, out again to Santana. She tries to drain one, but that's going to go off of the rim and into the hands of Pavarnik. Back the other way come your Sailors. It's Simmons to Brown near side, has a gal in there, that's Lake, and a great little touch there from Katie Lake, a wonderful feed on the assist from Molly Brown. Under 6 to play, but your Sailors have cut it down now to 42-21.
Good math. Yeah, good math there, Vladden. Yeah, if you look at my scorecard, the Sailors are definitely sharing the love here. There's a lot of girls with 2-3 baskets. That's a quick and easy one there from Kendall Burnott, putting on a nice fourth quarter here. Simmons now, the freshman, back to running point guard for the Sailors. She looks left, decides on Katie Lake in the middle. Katie Lake puts up a floater. That's going to be airballed. Gathered by Broadhurst. Broadhurst out to Burnott. Burnott now down to Logan Erickson. Erickson throws a spin move, and that's going to be jump ball. Katie Lake got in there physical, and you can tell that she's not happy about that one. But anyway, Sailors will gather possession, and Erica Simmons now, Molly Brown running point guard and shooting guard for the Sailors. Molly Brown will take it up this time, and she's going to look inside for Katie Lake. Katie Lake turns around, quick shot there, buries that one. That's going to be her 6th point of the game. She'll be tied with Sierra Harrison tonight as the Sailors' leading scorer so far. Now we have Broadhurst out to Erickson, and that's going to be a backcourt call on Roaring Fork, as just pass kind of got overhead. And good playing though from the Sailors now. It looks like they've just kind of got into this groove, you know. After that brutal full court press that Roaring Fork had on them for a period or two. It looks like they kind of dropped back, and now the Sailors can do some stuff with the ball.
Well, it's equally as tough on the bodies of those girls who are defending. I mean, as you know, it's a lot easier to play with possession, and even though you're trying to break it out of your own half, it takes a lot out of you to play that full court press. Tough to really execute for a whole game, and I think that's partially why we're seeing the Rams kind of backing off a little bit right now. 4:38 to go in the fourth quarter play, 44-23 the score. 7 fouls against Steamboat right now, so they do have to, again, be careful of that as they're getting close to the bonuses for this Rams team. Here's Katie Lake again, and she swings out to Pavarnik for 3. That's off of the rim and out. I believe that Katie Lake got the last touch. Indeed, the refs agree, and that's going to turn into a Rams possession.
Yeah, it looks like that. If the Sailors want to continue this season going strong, they're going to have to clean up the foul troubles here. Sailors run a full-court press initiated by Coach Ripper, and Roaring Fork just busts right through that. Quick pass to, who is that? Not quite sure. Santana gets the rebound, and now a bunch of girls are on the floor. Can't quite see what's happening. It looks like there's going to be a jump ball. Sierra Harrison involved in the mix there. And, I think that was Wizroth who just kind of busted right through that full-court press. Missed the layup, though, and then the following jump ball ensued. Here we go now, as that's Megan Neal-Sanic getting some time on the floor, and she passes it off to Bernat. Just want to say a few shout-outs. Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Yampa Valley Bank.
Quick bucket there, sorry.
The Yampas Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated. The contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend. Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris Puckett at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investment, member SIPC. Here we go now as Sailors have the ball. Katie Lake looks for Sierra Harrison. Sierra Harrison back out to Molly Brown. Molly Brown shows off her dribble moves. She gives it off to Katie Lake in the corner. No, my bad, that's Lana Pavarnik, and she's going to step out of bounds. Here is that
that's a jump ball that was called.
That's a jump ball.
So a Steamboat possession. 3:22 to go now. 46-23. Your Sailors are down in this one, but they do have an offensive possession as we're in the fourth quarter of play. 7-3 the foul total. Sailors right now are winning in that department. Not necessarily something you want to do, but here's a chance at a jump ball from Brown. That one's not going to go, in and out, and it'll be rebounded well by the Rams. They're going to just push this up court. Going to try and break through again. That was kind of a late full court press that was established, and so it allowed for the Rams to get up court with possession. 3 minutes to go now here in the game. At 46-23 lead for Roaring Fork. And it looks as though that's going to be a charge.
Nice playing there by Shelby Weiss. I'll tell you, that's what I was saying earlier. She's got to be in the game, and she gathers that one. That's candy bars for her. And now we have Quinn Kleins in the game here. She'll be refs discussing something. Oh, no, my bad. Roaring Fork's making a change here, and that looks like that's going to be Angelica Morales, seeing her first minutes on the court tonight. Katie Lake back to Quinn Kleins as she's going to run point guard now for the Sailors. She takes it up. Quinn Kleins out to Molly Brown. Molly Brown to Shelby Weiss. Nice move there. Beautiful layup from Shelby Weiss as she just showed exactly what it is you should do if you're in the post. Great playing there as Roaring Fork gets the ball now. Fast break, and that's going to be Isabella Hernandez who loses the ball there. Sailors get possession again. 46-25, 2:36 left in this ball game. Sailors putting on an offensive clinic in the fourth quarter, I'll tell you that. And too bad they couldn't get it going earlier. Molly Brown now, left side, down to the left corner. And another scrum on the floor. Katie Lake's involved. Another jump ball there. I mean, I've never seen that many jump balls in a game. I don't know about you. I watch quite a lot of basketball, but
me too. I watch a lot of basketball.
Looking more like rugby tonight than
a lot of
girls high school basketball.
Great shot from Brown. Ends up in Weiss's hands. Shot foul. And Weiss, is she not called for a shot foul? She is.
No, she'll shoot two here. Shelby Weiss, she's got 6 tonight as she earlier, about a minute ago, she just put up her first basket since the first quarter. Let's see if she can make it. And first free throw misses just off the back rim. I don't know what to say, Vlad. This girls team is showing quite a lot of potential. You know, so many of these shots have just been inches from going in. We've seen everybody from Molly Brown, the freshman, to Sierra Harrison, the seasoned junior, putting in work here tonight.
Yeah, they've done very well at spreading the ball around, as you alluded to earlier. 2:16 to go. Here come the Rams. Great defensive hand there. Getting on that was Brown. She's having a heck of a second half as well. I'd say that there's a lot of positives. Maybe they could have or would have liked to have seen more points early. A chance at a three ball, and it's good from Simmons. And full court press for Steamboat. I mean, they're putting up some points here.
Yeah, the one thing that's good is they're not afraid to take the three ball. I mean, even these guys teams that we look at, a lot of them are really reluctant to shoot that 20-footer. And these freshman girls here tonight especially are shooting the deep ball well. And I think that's a really high note that they can end this game on. And it looks like Lori Raper is happy about that too.
Well, they just got to look. They've improved. They got 11, I believe, in the first half. They've already got 18 points here in half number 2. That's a pretty good trajectory. And so I think that there's a lot that these girls can smile about and take into tomorrow's game. They're going to be facing Durango, I believe, tomorrow. And there's Katie Lake with a great rebound. She's got someone up the floor. She gets it to her.
Look.
There's Brown, and a little bit too hard there as she went up. And now another jump ball. Call, or are they giving her a foul?
Katie Lake there looked like Lonzo Ball for a second as she found the wide open man about 25-30 feet down the floor, and Molly Brown just couldn't make the layup happen. But great passing there from Katie Lake, who I know had a few passing errors early in the first. But who was that on the foul there?
I think it was Lake. She ended up coming in then and
drawing the foul.
I don't know exactly what it was in terms of the call itself. Maybe a reach. 1:44 to go, and they are in bonus territory. So this is going to send a Ram to the line, and off of the ensuing shot, picked up by Lake. She's going again for the ball move. Alonzo Ball pass out to Brown, and a jumper there from Weiss. Rebounds hopping around, and Rams pick it up. And here's Broadhurst. She's coming up. Layup is up and down for 2 and 1. Broadhurst there gets the roll. And if she's able to make this one, that'll put this Rams team just 1 point away from 50 on the day. Yeah, a lot of positive. Like we said, I mean, we can't speak enough. This Sailors team has had a lot of great things happening in the second half.
Yeah, they definitely went and corrected their errors. You know, the whole night though, they were boxing out really well on D. You know, cleaning up the fouls will probably be an issue, but that's something that Coach Ibarra and Coach Raper will address at practice this week. Other than that, though, I like everybody getting some time, and if they can just keep building the confidence in these young girls. Speaking, there's only three seniors on the team this year. 2 of whom aren't even one time. I think that would be good.
Weiss put the hand of the pass from Lake. Works back the other way. A chance is going to go for 2.
Angelica Morales there.
Harrison's not happy. She thought she had just ball on that.
Yeah. A lot of girls here running up against 4 or 5 fouls here. And Harrison, I think, will take her 4th of the day. So Angelica Morales here will shoot 2, try to put it up to 50 for the Rams, and she missed the first one.
69 seconds left. This is going to be a live ball. If Morales is not able to put it in, she's up and out off the back rim. Picked up there by Simmons. She fights off a few different attacking Rams. Gets the ball. Works it up court. Looking for Harrison. Intercepted by a Rams defender out of bounds off of that said defender, and it'll turn into a possession for Steamboat with 1:02 left here in the 4th quarter. Inbound play from Harrison. She's going to find Katie Lake up with the shot. Turns into a shot foul, and Katie Lake will go to the line and shoot 2, I believe.
So as of right now, leading scores tonight, actually Molly Quinn Kleins. and Shelby Weiss both have 6. Sierra Harrison puts up 5. And Molly Brown and Erica Simmons, the 2 freshmen on the varsity roster, both putting up big 3-pointers here late for the Sailors, showing a lot of potential, which is good. I know Lori Raper likes that, to have a deep bench, girls that she can rely on, especially when pieces like Shelby Weiss go out for that long. It's good to know that somebody reliant can come back in for her.
Absolutely. A lot of confidence there off the bench. 60 seconds here as Katie Lake's second shot also is going to stay out. Lake's in there attacking. She gets another foul as well, and she must be pushing 5 as also, because she's been kind of called for a few here in this second half of play. We're into the bonus rounds now. Shooting 2 are the Rams. Broadhurst is just going to try and extend this lead some more. For all intents and purposes, game's out of reach for Steamboat, but like we were saying, a lot of really good things, especially in this fourth quarter. You know, they were not able to really manage too well against that full court press, but once both sides kind of settled down a little bit and the Rams backed off of that press, they were able to get some offensive work done. Here we go now. Simmons up to Shelby Weiss. She drives in, passes it out to Harrison, and that's going to be tipped up and out to Broadhurst. She's going to go right by Simmons, pass it off to Morales. Morales puts one up, no good, and that's going to be a foul. Yeah, I think personally my overall best player of the game for the Sailors tonight, I'd have to say, is Sammy Kennedy, filling up the stat card. She had 4 points, 4 assists, 6 rebounds. Overall good game tonight for the sophomore. She's been putting in work. Hopefully she can keep it up, as they're going to need her and Shelby Weiss to step up as leaders this season. Katie Lake, I believe, is just fouled out of the game here in the last 40 seconds. 35.8 left, in fact. And it's going to be at the line for 2, Miss Caroline Wisroth. Wisroth puts one up, sinks it down, and now makes it 50. Yep. It's always a good plateau to reach. 50-29 now the score. Sailors are down here in the last half minute. Wisroth again up. That one is out. And it went off of a Rams player last, so Steamboat possession. And it'll be Simmons to inbound. She finds her mark. Up comes Lana Pivarnik, back to Simmons. Simmons walks along, fires a pass to Molly Brown near side. Brown is looking for options, finds Pivarnik, fakes one, gives it inside. There's Weiss. Weiss tries to open up a lane, tucks one up towards the goal, but it's going to stay away from the basket and turn into a change of possession after that ensuing rebound. Yep. Morales now here to finish out this one. 17 seconds left. She finds Broadhurst inside, and she goes right up the sideline once again. She's going to be trapped over there by Steamboat. Morales running point guard. Here we go. 7 seconds left. Back up to Broadhurst at the top. 4-3 at the buzzer, no good. And the Sailors will finish this one. One in the loss column for the Sailors as they lose 50-29 here. Shelby Weiss, Molly Kleins, and Sammy Kennedy all having really good here tonight. And I think there's a lot of good things to be said. Hopefully they can get this win against Durango tomorrow. We are going to send it back to the studio for, I believe it's 15 minutes. I'll correct myself if I'm wrong via text message with Monica, who's working the board for us. For Lone Epstein and Blanche. We're back on the other side with the tip-off of your 2017-18 boys basketball season, as they will also face hometown Roaring Fork here. Mac Riniker leading the charge around the court right now. And we'll be back with the opening tip-off right here on KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM, also heard and watched on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com. KTYV 99 Sports on FM, also heard and watched on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com.
The Steamboat Sailors are in the air. You're listening to Steamboat Sailors basketball on 98.9. Sponsored by Doc's Auto Clinic,
Yampa Valley Bank,
Alpine Lumber,
Mountain View Car Wash,
Steamboat Dental Medical Center.
And Chris Bucket with
Edward Jones. Get on SteamboatRadio.com and watch the game live. Check out the complete schedule while you're there. Steamboat Sailors Basketball
Was also brought to you by Steamboat Ace Hardware.
Allstate Insurance, the Allison Agency.
UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center.
Russell's Auto Supply.
And Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. Remember, our sponsors support the Sailors, so please support our sponsors. Sports on FM 98.9 presents
Steamboat Sailors Basketball. Only on 98.9 and SteamboatRadio.com.
Steamboat Ace is your go-to place for everything you need for your home. Bridget here from Steamboat Ace, and we aren't just paint and power tools. Ace has a great pet section to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. A fun toy section stocked with items for all ages to make the perfect gift. Beautiful housewares, cookware, candles, and more to decorate and add beautiful style to your table. Stop into Steamboat Ace, proud to support your Steamboat Sailors, and see all that we have for your home. Steamboat Ace, the helpful all your home needs place.
Small emergencies, scrapes, sprains, and stitches. They're bound to happen. You deserve quick care from trusted physicians. At UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center, our emergency care team is here for you and your loved ones. The board-certified physicians at YVMC are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to get you in and out the door quickly. You'll experience the same safe and high-quality care you've come to expect at YVMC, now with smaller prices for life's small emergencies. Yampa Valley Medical Center, now part of the UC Health family.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
From Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry in technology, where we have gone green with enviro-based paint.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailor.
My name is Samantha Kennedy. I'm a sophomore in high school. My number is 4. I usually play guard or point guard. I've been playing for 7 years. I also play lacrosse after basketball season. I would like to go to college at U of A in Arizona. I don't know if I'll play a sport in college. It would be fun to play lacrosse in college. I would love to be a lawyer after college or just as my job. Outside of school, I work a lot with my parents. My parents own a store called The Homesteader, and I help them, and my mom makes chocolate there, so I help her make chocolate. My favorite subject in school would probably be French class. I really love learning about French just because I would use it a lot more than Spanish because my mom's from Switzerland, so everyone speaks French over there on her side. My favorite movie would probably be Ace Ventura with Pet Detective because I've watched it since I was little. I've always wanted to be like a detective, and then I love animals. It's kind of a good mixture. Last summer, I went to some basketball camps. I went to a backpacking camp that was a week long down in Wyoming at the Wind River Wildlife Place. So I just went by myself, and there was people from all around the country came, and there was about like 7 of us, and it was a mixture between boys and girls. I was really scared at first because I've never met these people, and then I was about to go backpacking for 6 days. It was really fun. We ended up ending early, like our backpacking trip ended early. Then we just kind of like swam. We did a lot of rock climbing. That was fun. That was my highlight of the summer. My goals for this year is just to do good, I guess. I don't know, to score as many points as I can. What I remember most about being a sailor is how the team acts with each other and how we all become friends after and during the season, and how we just like start to get to know each other a lot better, and then we just make more friends. My name's Samantha Kennedy. I'm a sophomore in high school, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Sports-related dental injuries account for more than 600,000 ER visits each year. If your child is playing a sport and not wearing a mouth guard, they are 60 times more likely to suffer harm to their teeth. Steamboat Dental Center offers custom-fit mouth guards made from an exact model of your child's teeth. They are effective, comfortable, easy to clean, and also cheaper than a visit to the ER. Call Steamboat Dental Center today and receive half off a custom mouth guard. SteamboatDentalCenter.com. Go Sailors!
Hey, Sailor basketball fans. PJ Wardson of the Yampa Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown basketball team. The Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Steamboat High School Athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. Enjoy the game and go Sailors!
Hi, I'm Joanna Allison with Allstate. My husband Brett and I are excited to bring Allstate Insurance to the Yampa Valley. We are so fortunate to live in this amazing place and want to help you protect all that's good in your life. Brett and I are here to provide local insurance advice and help customize an insurance plan that meets your needs. Stop by the Allison Allstate Agency in Steamboat on 5th Street, right across from the Ridge for a free quote, or Google us at Allstate Steamboat. We are a proud supporter of the Steamboat Sailors.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name's Sierra Harrison, and I'm a sophomore in high school. My number is 42, and I play post. I've been playing basketball for 8 years. I also like to run cross country and track and field. I'd like to go to college at Colorado State University. I don't aspire to play basketball in college, but I would love to run cross country. In 10 years, I see myself at Colorado State Veterinary School. Outside of school, I'm also involved in student council, community service, and I love to spend time with my family. My favorite subject in school is math. My favorite movie is Glory Road because it's an inspirational basketball story. Last summer, I spent a lot of time with my friends, and I went on a mission trip to Belize. I was in Belize with my church, and we helped little kids learn about the Bible, and we stayed in the capital city. My goals for this season are to start every single varsity game, and for our team to win a couple games, hopefully. My goals in life are to be an equine orthopedic surgeon and have a nice family. What I will remember about being a sailor is the family atmosphere that we have. I'm Sierra Harrison, I'm a sophomore in high school, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
This is Skip Yerdorf from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is the Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. And we are proud to support Sailors basketball. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend.
I'm Terry.
And this is Phil
from Russell's Auto Salon.
If you need help with your auto collision repair, we make it easy. Just bring me an email and a claim number, and I'll take care of the rest.
Russell's Auto Salon, Colorado's premier collision center, leading the industry and technology where we have gone green with enviro-based paint.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident. 879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon.
879-1515.
Russell's Auto Salon, where we always meet by accident.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor Sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detailed services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash. We won't get a penalty for having a dirty car.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
I'm Quinn Connell, and I'm a junior from 11. I play point guard. I've been playing basketball since 2nd grade. I also play soccer and lacrosse. I'd like to go to college either at CU or somewhere on the West Coast. I will not play sports at college and just focus on education. Hours of video games and binge watching Netflix. My favorite subject in school is either math or right after math, which is lunch. Favorite movie is The Hitman's Bodyguard because it's got lots of action and also has lots of comedy in it. Last summer, I carried a tree up a really big mountain with my soccer team for some reason that I don't know. My goals for this season are to win Western Slope and win a couple playoff games also. My goals for life are just to be happy and do what I love. What I will remember most about being a sailor is all the friendships I've made. I'm Quinn Connell, I'm a junior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Hi, this is Doc from Doc's Auto Clinic. When your car isn't feeling well, head over to Doc for above and beyond customer satisfaction and the most expert service around. The techs at Doc are ASD certified and go the extra mile to give you the peace of mind you need to know your vehicle is safe. We take care of you and your family by taking care of your car. We are located just past Moose on the west end of town off of Elk River Road. Doc's Auto Clinic, proud to support the Steamboat Sailors.
Steamboat Resorts is a proud sponsor of Sailor Athletics. Do you have friends or family coming to town but facing your place is a little tight? Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals is here to help. Steamboat Resorts has been the lodging leader here for over 30 years, and we've got great rates at more than 800 units in 38 properties around the base area. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for the Locals Connection discount. That's the Locals Connection, 879-8000, or visit steamboatresorts.com.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Danica Bradshaw, and I'm a senior at Steamboat Springs High School. My number is 12, and I play point guard and shooting guard. I've been playing for 10 years. I mostly only focus on basketball, so I don't do any other sports. I would like to go to college at CSU in Pueblo, and if I were to go there, I would try to walk on and play basketball. I see myself in 10 years, hopefully with a family and happy. I'm not really involved in anything outside of school. I hang out with my friends and family. My favorite subject in school is science, like research science, not the boring science. And my favorite movie is Django because Jamie Foxx reminds me of a really short Kevin Durant. Last summer, I went to an ASU camp for basketball. That was pretty great. My goals for this season are be a good leader and teammate and just keep the team together. My goals for life are have a happy life. What I remember most about being a sailor is probably the family aspect of being a sailor. I'm Danica Bradshaw. I'm a senior at Steamboat Springs High School, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Sports-related dental injuries account for more than 600,000 ER visits each year. If your child is playing a sport and not wearing a mouth guard, they are 60 times more likely to suffer harm to their teeth. Steamboat Dental Center offers custom-fit mouth guards made from an exact model of your child's teeth. They are effective, comfortable, easy to clean, and also cheaper than a visit to the ER. Call Steamboat Dental Center today and receive half off a custom mouth guard. SteamboatDentalCenter.com. Go Sailors!
Hi, this is Doc from Doc's Auto Clinic. When your car isn't feeling well, head over to Doc for above and beyond customer satisfaction and the most expert service around. The techs at Doc are ASD certified and go the extra mile to give you the peace of mind you need.
Well, we will see him miss the first quarter. Nothing serious. Don't worry to all his fans out there, but he will play from second quarter on in this one.
And we are just getting the starting lineups announced here from Roaring Fork High School. When we are back, we'll have that opening tip-off of the 2017-2018 campaign for your Steamboat Sailors boys basketball team. Back in 5 minutes, 4 minutes. I'm getting told 4 minutes here. And we will have the tip-off right here on KTYV 99 Sports on FM. Also heard and watched on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com.
is your go-to place for everything you need for your home. Bridget here from Steamboat Ace, and we aren't just paint power tools. Ace has a great pet section to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. A fun toy section stocked with items for all ages to make the perfect gift. Beautiful housewares, cookware, candles, and more to decorate and add beautiful style to your table. Stop into Steamboat Ace, proud to support your Steamboat sailors, and see all that we have for your home. Steamboat Ace, the help with all your home needs place.
Hi, this is Doc from Doc's Auto Clinic. When your car isn't feeling well, head over to Doc for above and beyond customer satisfaction and the most expert service around. The techs at Doc are ASE certified and go the extra mile to give you the peace of mind you need to know your vehicle is safe. We take care of you and your family by taking care of your car. We are located just past Moose on the West Sailors.
Hey, Sailor basketball fans, PJ Wardson of Yampa Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown basketball team. Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Steamboat High School Athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. Enjoy the game and go Sailors!
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
I'm Quinn Connell.
This is Skip your...
Sorry about that. Brief little mess up. That was on me. But we're here, and we're just about set. This is going to be the opening tip-off of the 2017-18 season for your Steamboat Sailors, and that opening tip is going to go to the hometown Roaring Fork Rams. Rams will have that first possession. We're underway in the first quarter of play. It's going to be kicked outside. Rams working it around the key. Chance to drive into the paint, and that will go off of the rim and out as Jake Berry ends up with this one in his hands and a first offensive possession for Steamboat. It's going to be taken on the near side by Ethan Piles. Piles gives it up top to Canal. And now it's going to be Berry. Berry looking for his options. He picked up his dribble, so he has to pass. Gives it off to Piles. Piles, nice little dish there to Quinn Connell, almost intercepted. He continues it around the key. Back now to Piles. He's at the top. Over to Knaus. Knaus with a three ball. That's not going to go. Rebound is going to be picked up by the Rams. And that will be taken up court by the hands there of Irving Anchinato. A chance at three. That one off the rim. And another opportunity by the wayside for the Rams offensively. They'll try and set things up again after getting the offensive rebound. 6:52 to go here in quarter one. Nice little passing play on a cut. But unable to put it up there was Ronald Clement. Now let's to the top of the key again. And a nice little drive in the first bucket of the game for Dustin Thompson. Look at that. Just waiting for the first bucket. Yep. 6.5 minutes left, and here's Quinn Connell now. Down 2-0. Your Sailors are right to left on the radio dial, wearing their away red uniforms, white numbers, black trim. And it's going to be taken by Doyne on the far side. And Tyler Doyne gets from him. That's right back. Now up top is Berry free. And that one is in and out. And a great rebound play from Piles, but it looked as though he stepped on the end line there as he swatted at the ball. Turns into an out-of-bounds play, and it will be another Rams possession here. Early stages of quarter one.
Here we go, Ronald Clemente now for the Rams with the inbounds pass. He's going to be running point guard, it looks like, tonight. He'll take it past midline. Quinn Connell guarding him. He passes it off to Justin Thompson. Justin Thompson looks for space. He drives it in. That's going to be out to Oscar Miranda. Now I have a Nachado in the corner. Back out to Justin Thompson. He drives the lane and steps up on Quinn Connell. Puts one in for an easy two. Jake Berry now, the senior point guard on this Sailors roster. Tyler Doyne, nice move there. The 6'4 junior loses the ball. Has to be taken away by Irving and Shadow. Tyler Doyne actually gets it back now as there's some stuff going on the floor. He takes it up, drives the lane out to Knaus. Knaus for three, no good. That'll be rebounded by the Rams. Jake Berry, nice defensive play, almost gets it back. Here we go now, Oscar Miranda taking it up for the Rams. Ethan Piles guarding him. Now I have Ronald Clemente. Clemente out to Anachado. Anachado into Justin Thompson. Justin Thompson, nice fadeaway 10-footer there as he drains one more over Quinn Connell. And he has 4 tonight. Quinn Connell now, the junior point guard, number 11 for Steamboat Springs. He passed it over to Jake Berry. Jake Berry looks for space. He finds, nope, almost had Knaus inside there. Finds Connell instead across the court. Connell getting double teamed. Back to Berry. Berry looks to take the 3. He says no. Out to Piles, the sophomore. Piles back to Berry. Berry drives the lane. Out to Piles. Deep 3 from Piles. And that one's almost in. No good. Also Miranda on the rebound. Sailors have yet to score a basket. Miranda from 3. In and out there from Miranda. Good shot by the Rams early. Here we go now. Jake Berry wants to call a play as he looks for an open man now. He finds Piles, almost taken away there. Piles out to Tyler Doyne. Tyler Doyne back to Connell. Connell now holds the ball. Out to Tyler Doyne. Tyler Doyne wants the 3. Doesn't decide to take it. Instead passes it to Berry. Berry finds Piles inside. Goes past 2 guys. He's going to airball that layup. That's going to be once again battled by Oscar Miranda. Oscar Miranda. He finds Joe Salinas in the corner. Joe Salinas to Ronald Clemente. To Justin Thompson. Justin Thompson. And Tyler Doyne, nice defensive play there. He got all ball. Stop down. Ethan Piles now. Fast break. Buries the 3 there. The sophomore point guard getting his first start ever tonight. Great shot there as he puts the Sailors on the board first. 6-3 the score. 3:18 left here in first quarter play. And a back and forth game. There's an offensive foul as Knaus draws the charge. Great job there from Aiden Knaus. Joe Salinas, the man with the infraction, going to be an inbound play from Doyne. Before that, we have a quick little substitution. Knaus will take a breather, and in comes Dawson Lindquist, another one of those sophomores in a class that's going to be strong. This is a lot of positive stuff to look at for the coming season here for Steamboat Sailors basketball, but they will not look past this year because it's a strong squad here as well. Only one senior. That's Jake Berry. Worked up top to Lindquist. He gets an initial touch right off the bench. Over Berry far side. In now towards Doyne. Looks as though there's a push, and that'll be a foul against the Rams and a Sailors possession. Once again, Ethan Piles will work this as, hey, I think I saw this in practice just yesterday. It'll be a throw-in from Piles. He's going to have Connell on the far side into Doyne. Doyne in the paint, kicks it outside. Lindquist with a 3 ball. That one's not going to go. Rebound is fought for and taken by the Rams. Great effort though from Connell and Doyne both on that, trying to get the offensive bound, but could not come up with the ball. Interception now by Connell. Great read on the ball. He's field up court. I'm used to calling the soccer for him, so fair enough. 6-3 the score, 2:38 left in first quarter play. Great early playing here by both Ethan Piles and Dawson Lindquist, the sophomores, showing out tonight. Lindquist getting floor time here early, and we're still looking to see Mac Riniker, who will join us here in the second quarter. Big part of this offense, Player of the Year candidate. Quinn Connell buries his first free throw to Sailors down by 2 now, 6-4, as looks like the Rams will make a change. Justin Thompson, number 4 for the Rams. He'll be back in. He's got all 6. He's got all 6 tonight, and he's just been driving the lane, making strong shots. And Quinn Connell misses his second. That's going to be gathered by Aiden Sloan of the Rams. Aiden Sloan up. Great defensive play by Jake Berry. He knocks it out of bounds. Is that... Ref said it was Sailors ball, but I think that was a mistake. That's going to be Rams ball now. We have Ronald Clemente on the throw-in. He finds Mikel Mayo. Jake Berry guarding him. Shout out to Mr. Berry. He's on the far side of the basketball court cheering with the Steamboat fans, but he's been sticking with me, you know, through soccer season as well. No doubt. Here we go now, Quinn Connell, the junior point guard, would make some noise here this season. Throws it into Jake Berry. Jake Berry now taking it up the court. He's going to be guarded by Mikel Mayo. He throws it out on Berry. Berry takes the lane, wants a shot, turns around, and is getting trapped there. Finds Doyne on the outside, 4-3, no good. Almost buried that one, but Barry gets the rebound. That's going to be nice defensive play there by the Rams. That was Ronald Clemente on the takeaway. That's going to be a reach-in foul there. Tyler Doyne, I think, got that one, and that's a bad foul to get.
1:54 left in the first quarter of play. 6-4 the score. Rams are on top of your Sailors, who are right to left on the radio dial on KTYV 99 Sports on FM. It's going to be an inbound play from just in front of the Sailors bench. That's to our press box right far side of the court. Toss comes in, finds its mark. This is going to be Candela. Candela just gives it right back outside to Clemente. Over to the near side now to the hands of Joe Salinas. Salinas with a long ball to Mayo. Mayo's in, and he tried to throw it off of the Steamboat player and did so successfully out of bounds, and so an inbound play coming from the Steamboat defensive half here with $1:40 on the clock.
Here we go now. Clemente throws off the foot of Quanell again, so we're back where we started now. 6-4. Not as high scoring as we thought it would be here, Vladden, in the first. Anyway, here we go. Ronald Clemente back on it, and he's going to find Salinas for the easy lay-in. The big fella for Rams puts him up to 8. They go now. Connell. There's a move there. Shows how fast he is on the court and on the field. Finds Jake Berry. Jake Berry cross court to Lindquist. Lindquist, big kid, dives in. Nice layup there. Lindquist, the sophomore, gets a good one there. He's going to have to pull his shot this year. He doesn't want to go deep in this conference. Now we have Clemente. Clemente with Lindquist on him. Once again, he finds Salinas. Salinas is going to bury another one. He's upset. Tyler Doyne now. Oh, that was a big collision there as Tyler Doyne absolutely just demolished Joe Thompson, and the crowd is getting into this one as we have 48 seconds left here, 10-8, and now here you have Justin Thompson now out to Mayo. Mayo looks to pass. He passes it to, sorry, I can't see here, Clemente with the easy lane.
34 seconds on the clock. Here's Quinn Connell. He marches up court for your Steamboat Sailors. Down by 4. Connell spins, gives it off now to Piles. Piles makes a move, dishes out to Lindquist near side. Had space, didn't shoot. Piles is open and got the ball back from Lindquist, but wasn't able to control. And here the Rams fast break the other way. It's Thompson. He's in for another layup. Could not make that one go. And so here's Barry the other way for Steamboat. 7 on the clock, now 6, and it's Piles. He's in. Layup is good, and that's another 2 for Steamboat, and the clock will wind down to 0. 12-10 to score. A great and very action-packed first quarter of play, and your Sailors are down by 2, but a very close game here. And now we know what that horn brings. It's Mac Riniker. 30 seconds, and we'll be back from Roaring Fork High School. For Lone Epstein and Blott and Chase, this is KTYV 99 Sports on FM, bringing you Steamboat Boys basketball. And you can also watch online at steamboatradio.com. And Chase, this is KTYV 99 Sports on FM, bringing you Steamboat Boys basketball. And you can also watch online at steamboatradio.com. That was good.
Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. And we are proud to support Sailors basketball. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's choice.
Sports on FM. This is 99 KTYV. Steamboat Springs.
As it's a Steamboat possession to start things off, and there's the first touch for Riniker, who has checked into the game here to start things off in the second 8. Here's Piles to the top of the key. He's going to make his way in, and another bucket for Ethan Piles. That's 4 points in a row. Number 23 for your Sailors. 26 tied up here from Roaring Fork.
Ethan Piles has 7 early on here. The sophomore putting on a show. And here we go now. Mayo for the Rams. Tyler Doyne. He's going to find that Salinas back to Mayo. Mayo now takes the lane. He's going to be taken down on the ground. Fans do not like that one as Mac Riniker had a knee in the face there. And Mac Riniker looking to get some playing angry as he had to miss the first quarter of this game. Anyway, that's gonna go back to Rams ball here. Clemente on the throw-in. Clemente finds Anchoina up top. Wants the three. Mac Riniker, good defense there. Out to Mayo. Mayo getting just waddled by Riniker, and they're going to call a reach-in foul there. Coach Van Dahl does not like that one. And it's going to be back to Rams ball. We'll see what the Sailors do on defense here. Mac Riniker was guarding two guys there, and he just absolutely shut him down.
7:10 to go here in quarter number 2. 12-12 score. Inbound play from just in front of the Steamboat bench once again. And your Sailors are still right to left on the radio dial here in this first half of play. Pass comes in to Anchondo. Anchondo finds a man at Salinas. Kicks one outside. Miranda didn't like what he saw, so he throws it down to the near side corner. A few fake passes, back up top again to Anchondo. Low corner near side once more. This is Clemente to Anchondo. Anchondo looking for his options. Fakes one. Now he's double teamed. Gets it outside to Clemente. He doesn't like what he sees either, and so he goes to Thompson. Thompson from the baseline. A little fake shot pass. Gives it out to Anchondo once more. Steps back beyond the arc. Does not have a shot as Riniker was up in his face, and now it's swung outside against Clemente, and that is going to be travel and a turn of a great defense and great effort by the Steamboat Sailors. 12-12 still the score here with 6.5 to go in the quarter.
Yeah, that was good defense there for this young Sailor squad. As now we see Ethan Piles. He's going to be going on the ground there. Jake Berry drives the lane, and that's going to be jump ball as he ended up on the ground there with Miranda.
Steamboat possession.
Steamboat possession here. 12-12. 6:15 left in this second quarter. As this looks to be a good one. Eager to see what Mac Riniker can do here on offense.
Haven't seen a whole lot of him yet. Just a minute and 45 seconds. We're back underway with the Riniker pass into Doyne. Now Riniker is low. He's in the paint, but he's triple teamed. Had to get outside. Got it to Connell. Drive, and his shot is getting rebounded incredibly well by Riniker, who's up. That's a shooting foul. He'll go to the line for two. Great effort.
Yeah, that was a great hustle there by Riniker as he gets his first stat of the game. Rebound. He came flying in from nowhere.
Stat of the game. Stat of the game. Stat of the game. Time for the stat of the game. Do you know what show does that? It's stat of the day, though, not stat of the game. That's Dan Patrick. Here's Riniker now. He's going to toss one up. It's good. 13-12 in the first lead. Your Steamboat Sailors of the evening. It comes in quarter number 2. 6:03 again at the line for the second of two shots. This is a live ball. It goes up, goes down, and it's 14-12. Now the Rams are getting pressured here. Your Sailors acting out full press that we saw. And there's Riniker with a steal. He's in. Layup is up and in. And one back Riniker.
This is what we're talking about. This kid's brother, Ethan Riniker, went on to play college basketball. And a lot of people are already saying Max already better than him. Great defensive play. To gain another 2 points, he's got 4 now a day. He's only been playing for about 2 minutes as Van Dahl calls the timeout.
Been quite the show. 5:55 left. 16-12 the score. Going to the line outside of this timeout when the teams break. What was that? I was just told to stop singing for some reason. I don't know why. Beautiful voice. 4 points separating these two teams. Your Sailors are on top. And where's Ethan playing?
Ethan's playing at point guard. It doesn't look like he's in.
Ethan Riniker?
Oh, Ethan Riniker's playing up in Wisconsin. He's at St. Norbert College, Division III school. He's a great player here at Steamboat High School.
Now it's Mac to the line. He's looking for his 5th point of the evening. Up and down. Up and down. It was a little slow, but it did roll down and in. And it turns to a 17-12 lead. Here's a chance now for possession for the Rams. Been a while since they've seen the offensive side of the ball. Forking down here in the first half of play. Worked to the near side. Taken there by Miranda. Swung up top now to waiting Ronald Clemente. Clemente is going to be double teamed now. Great work by your Steamboat Sailors. So much effort. There's Doyne. Gave it to Connell to Doyne. Doyne's in. Layup is too hard. And then it came free, and Doyne got a touch on the ball, but he had jumped from out of bounds. I think this
Rams team might be forgetting that Matt Riniker and Ty Doyne are both 6'4". They're tossing it right into their arms.
Anyway, got the Condors.
It looks like Steamboat's running this full court press now. Trying to cinch down there again. Ty Doyne tips it up. Give it back. Oscar Miranda though. Miranda out to Salinas out to Anchondo. And show for 3. That's no good. He bring it up fast. Puts a 13-footer up, air ball, and that'll be the Rams ball. Good take there, but maybe could have found Canals in the corner.
He was claiming that he may have gotten some action on his wrist on the shot, and it turns into a possession Steamboat. It's going to be a pass up top to Riniker once more from the near side of the 3-point line. Down low to Doyne. There's the connection. Doyne with the reverse, and that turns into a 19-12 left in the second quarter of play, and your Sailors up by 7 now. As the Rams try to find some offense, there's a pass in. Lane's not open now. To the near side corner, 3 ball. Front of the near side from the hands of Joe Salinas, who is all over the score sheet. Now Connell is going to be point guard on this play. Finds Doyne out to Knaus, and it looks as though we've got ourselves a whistle.
Don't know what that call was.
Looks like a foul against the Rams.
Yeah, 23. That was Salinas who just buried that 3. He's on the foul. Anyway, here we go. Tyler Doyne, number 5. He'll throw it in. Jake Berry starting behind half court. Here we go now. He puts a move. Doyne snags that one like he was playing football. Back Riniker. Riniker does it out now then. Steamboat bench loves that. I think that was just a reach-in foul. He'll be good for 2. It looks like the Rams are getting some foul trouble here early.
Sent to the line. This is going to just be a possession, not a foul. Or is it?
I think he should.
1-1. It's a 1-1.
Yeah.
So they do end up in the bonus for fouls. Riniker will try and sink one to have a shot at a second free throw. And it's up and it's out. There's a rebound by him now. Gets it to Riniker, top of the key, fakes a 3. Now it's a jump shot, and that one is down. 2 more points for Riniker, 21-15. And a 6-point lead for your Sailors, 4:08 to go. Connell in on the full court press. Connell is in the middle of Doyne and Riniker. And on the other side of the court, this is the Rams with some offense. Salinas swings one upside the Clint. His shot is up, off the back. Put off the rim out of play, and it will be a foul, and I believe a Steamboat ball. And it may be sent to the line for another 1-1.
That was a crazy series right there. A lot of talking. Yeah, a lot of good communication. Yeah, good point. Good communication here by the Sailors. Here we go now. Ethan Pyle checking back into the game. He's got 7 tonight already. The super sophomore. And it looks like Dawson Lindquist will be checking in as well for Tyler Doyne, as we are yet to await these. Aiden Knaus, who the boys on the team call him Frosty. You'd know if you saw his hair.
If you're watching the live stream, you do.
Yep.
3:51 go. And he'll shoot another as he made the first.
Good playing here early from Steamboat, as Coach Vandal looks happy there. And I got to be honest with you, not a lot of times.
You don't see a lot of smiles from
not really, especially when they're down, but something they're up by 8-7 here.
He's very focused.
He's a great coach. I'll tell you that.
Absolutely. He was a great player in his day as well. It's going to be taken up top by Clemente. Swings one outside, gets right back as well from Mile. And Clemente once more. Where are live reads? Oh, here's the reception. Riniker's the other way. His lays good. Riniker more.
And live reads here for our sponsors, Doctor Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. The Yampa Valley's only Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend. Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. Friends coming to town, call us at 970-879-8000 for the Locals Connection discount. And UC Health at Yampa Valley Medical Center, helping you get back to full strength when you are feeling short-handed. Those are our sponsors for this Steamboat Springs varsity basketball game. Sailors lead 24-15 here in Roaring Fork. They take on the Rams. 3:13 left in this second period. What do you think so far?
I think that you can see the impact that Mac has had. A close game, 12-12 out of half, and then all of a sudden Mac Rinneker came in, and he has just had an immediate impact. He's had steals. Defensively, you can see what he's going to bring to the table for the Sailors. And really, it's translated, and he's grown into more of an offensive player as well. And he can kind of turn those into some quick strikes as he has. He also has Clemente out to Mayo as he takes it up top. Quick Arnold guarding him. Miranda runs around the key, and he's going to find Clemente once again. Clemente out to Justin Thompson, who's having a good game. Mac Whitaker, great play on that one. He looks to be injured on that, and ouch. Yeah, he definitely did something to his ankle there. But he got the ball back and got it into Quinn Connell's hands. Good play there. Here we go now. Rinneker, and there's a timeout called by Van Dahl as Rinneker looks to be in some pain. Tweaking there on the basket as he was diving for that ball. Hopefully he's gave this offense a jolt tonight, I'll tell you that. It looked as though he was kind of holding on his knee as he went.
Was it his knee or his ankle?
I don't know. I mean, it looked like he was holding his knee right off.
Either way.
Out, so.
Yeah.
Either way, I don't lose.
Either way, going to give him some on the bench to see if he can get out here. Vandal looks to be running up some offensive things as they're going to break the huddle here now. We'll see who comes in for. I think it's going to be Doyne to come in for Rinneker now. So the Sailors have two guys on the floor who are split for a big run up here. Ethan Potts playing well here tonight. Sophomore number 23.
24-15, so 9 points. 7.5 minutes left and a half. And Steam looking to extend lead first time. The deep point top. In low, fine. And Canals makes a move in the paint. And he touches on that and down. That's for 8 now. Lead up to 11 points. 15 to lead. And up comes Mayo. He spins off when that is now 3. Except 8th and 9 points the game is that he did really well for the Rams. Very taken now. And Bella. He finds now on the far side. Canals hand it off back to very fast. Just in slow with the opportunity. Undercarriage of him. That's going to be a all possession more to away from the company. It's again with Thompson. Notices much on the clock. Slows it down somewhat. Inside once more. This is going to be a jump shot from the paint. That's in and out as well. And it's out of the hands of Mayo. And so it will be a Steamboat possession. 7.5 seconds left. It looks like the Rams are going to be running a 4 bracket. Ethan Piles, that's going to be tipped away. Clothesline by Aiden Sloan. Justin Thompson in the corner for the 2. And that's time runs out. Great, exciting series. We're on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com. On the other side for Lone Epstein, I'm Blood and Chase. This is KTYB 98 on FM. Also heard on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com.
The Steam Sailors are on the air. You're listening to Steamboat Sailors.
Valley Bay.
Steamboat Steamboat Dental Center.
And Chris Bucket with Edward Jones.
Get on SteamboatRadio.com and watch the game live. And check out the complete schedule while you're there. Steamboat Sailors Basketball.
Was also brought to you by Steamboat Ace. Sponsors. Sports on FM 98.9 presents
Steamboat Sailors Basketball. Only on 98.9 and SteamboatRadio.com.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor Sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while the Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where you won't get a penalty having a dirty car.
Steamboat Resorts is a proud sponsor of Sailor Athletics. Do you have friends or family coming to town, but space at your place is a little tight? Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals is here to help. Steamboat Resorts has been the lodging leader here for over 30 years, and we've got great rates at more than 800 units in 38 properties around the base area. Call us at 879-8000 and ask for the Locals Connection discount. That's the Locals Connection, 879-8000, or visit SteamboatResorts.com.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Matt Kernicker. I'm a junior in high school. I wear number 20. I am a forward. I started playing basketball in the 3rd grade. I also like football and rugby. I don't know where I want to go to college, but if I do play in college, I will play basketball. In 10 years, I see myself with a successful job and living a happy life. Outside of school, I am involved in SMP. My favorite subject in school is math because it's my last class of the day. My favorite movie is Transformers because it's just an action movie, which is a classic. Last summer, I visited my brother in Wisconsin. I checked out a couple colleges, and I did a lot of camping. My goals this season is to win league and compete for Western Slope Player of the Year. My goals in life are to just be a productive member of society. What I remember most about being a sailor is all the good guys and family that are good teammates. I'm Matt Kernicker, I'm a junior, and I'm proud to be a sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Hey, Sailor basketball fans, PJ Wardson of Yampa Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown basketball team. Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Steamboat High School Athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown. Enjoy the game and go Sailors!
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. A chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Erica Simmons, and I'm a freshman, and my basketball number is number 2, and I play point guard and wing. I've been playing basketball since 1st grade. I started playing in Tennessee, and then I moved here in 5th grade and started playing here in 5th grade. And I like to play volleyball also, and I'm going to try and play lacrosse this year. I know that I want to go to college somewhere, but I'm not quite sure where yet. And I want to play basketball or volleyball in college, but I don't know if that's going to happen, so I just want to play as long as I can. In 10 years, I want to be in medical school or out of medical school and be able to like travel and go like a lot of places and help people. Outside of school, I am involved with my community, I guess. We go and like volunteer at a lot of places and like help out at the community center and kind of, I guess, do like community service. My favorite subject in school is math and science. They're like super fun to me. My favorite movie is Moana because it's like a super fun movie and it's like she's super adventurous and like just like goes kind of wherever she wants, which is really cool, and like travels across the ocean, which I think would be really fun to do. Last summer I went to Tennessee and Florida for like 3 weeks. We like visited a lot of our old friends and like family
family friends in Tennessee, and then went and hung out with more friends in Florida. The weather was like awesome, and we just hung out at the beach with our family. My goals for the season are to be like an all-around good player, be like a good shooter, a good defender, and play as many games as I can, and score as many points as I can, and like get as many steals as I can, and just like play hard all season. My goals for life are to be a like great person, a good like mentor for people, and to be able to travel and kind of have fun life, I guess. What I remember most about being a Sailor is the awesome team that I get to be a part of, and the awesome coaches who get to coach us and teach us and help us become better players and better people throughout the season. My name is Erica, and I'm a freshman in high school, and I'm proud to be a Sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Steamboat Ace is your go-to place for everything you need for your home. Bridget here from Steamboat Ace, and we aren't just paint and power tools. Ace has a great pet section to keep your furry friend happy and healthy. A fun toy section stocked with items for all ages to make the perfect gift. Beautiful housewares, cookware, candles, and more to decorate and add beautiful style to your table. Stop into Steamboat Ace, proud to support your Steamboat Sailors, and see all that we have for your home. Steamboat Ace, the helpful all your home needs place.
It's time for the Sailor Spotlight. Chance to learn more about your Steamboat Sailors.
My name is Tyler Doyne. I'm a junior. I wear number 5, and I play small forward. I've been playing basketball ever since 3rd grade. I also like playing lacrosse and football. I'd like to go to college at CU Boulder. If I play sports in college, I would play lacrosse. In 10 years, I see myself with a successful job and a happy life. Outside of school, I'm also involved in lacrosse, basketball, and football. My favorite subject in school is AP Physics because it's very interesting to me. My favorite movie is Talladega Nights because shake and bake. Last summer I had lots of fun with my friends. We jumped off a bridge into the river a lot, and it was pretty fun doing flips and stuff. My goals for this season are to win the league championship and win at least 2 playoff games. My goals for life are to have a happy life and be successful. What I remember most about being a Sailor is all the friendships I made with my teammates. My name is Tyler Doyne. I'm a junior, and I'm proud to be a Sailor.
You've just heard the Sailor Spotlight on Fox Sports 98.9.
Small emergencies. Scrapes, sprains, and stitches. They're bound to happen. You deserve quick care from trusted physicians. At UC Health Yampa Valley Medical Center, our emergency care team is here for you and your loved ones. The board-certified physicians at YVMC are available 24 hours a day, 7 days a week to get you in and out the door quickly. You'll experience the same safe and high-quality care you've come to expect at YVMC, now with smaller prices for life's small emergencies. Yampa Valley Medical Center, now part of the UC Health family.
This is Skip Beardock from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains. And we are proud to support Sailors basketball. Easy to find Alpine Lumber, located on Pine Grove Road past Walgreens. Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, the contractor's choice, the homeowner's friend.
Gentlemen, we are here from Roaring Fork High School, where your Steamboat Sailors are up 29-20 after the first 16 minutes of play. Second 16 on its way here from KTYV 99 Sports on FM. You can also listen and watch on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. I'm Vlad Chase, joined by Lowen Epstein. Lowen, first half, it was a good one. First quarter, a little bit tighter, and then we saw Steamboat kind of pull away in the second.
Yeah, I think that Mac Riniker coming back into the game, he's not putting up huge numbers, but just the jolt he gave this offense. Right now we got Ethan Piles leading all scorers with 8 points for the Sailors. He's having a good game as he got his first start tonight, mostly because Mac Riniker wasn't in, so he should be thanking him right now. We got Aiden Knaus with 4 and Riniker with 4. Riniker only has 4 on my sheet, yeah. But he's got 3 assists, 3 rebounds too. So I mean, really doing everything. I assume that number will jump up here as we jump into this
this third quarter. 29-20 the score. Teams are just about set to break their respective huddles, and we're about set to get underway here with the second half of play. Your Steamboat Sailors, if you're just joining us, will be headed left to right on the radio dial here on KTYB 99 Sports on FM. They're in their away red uniforms, white numbers, black trim, and it'll be an inbound play from the near sideline for Ronald Clemente. Clemente is going to get a bit of movement from and Chanda and it was left for time. Lengthy arm.
They call him and Tyler Doyne the two. They call him Length Boys in the locker room. So now here we go. Quinn Connell taking up the floor. He finds Riniker, 4-3, deep ball, no good. That's going to be gathered by Roaring Fork Salinas. Good shot there from Riniker. I have a feeling Van Dahl told him to get, I think Van Dahl gave him the green light in that locker room at halftime. Here we go now is Clemente for the Rams as it finds inside to Miranda, back to Clemente. Clemente looking for someone. The Sailors defense playing lockdown, and Chondo now. Matt Riniker puts his leg up tries to defend that ball. Anyway, backhand Chondo now. Rams aren't really doing anything here on offense in their second possession. Just passing back and forth between Anchondo and Clemente. Finally, Clemente finds Salinas. That three ball is no good, though. Quinn Connell now. For the Sailors. He throws a move. Takes it inside. Outside to Riniker. Pump fake. Back up to Barry. Barry, pump fake again. Nice pass there to Knausen. He almost loses it. Out to Riniker. Wants the three. No. Nice ball movement there as Jake Barry ends up with it. Tries to hit the three, and that's not going to go. As that's going to be gathered by Oscar Miranda, number 1 for the Roaring Fork Rams now. Here we go.
Thank Doc's Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. The Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC, and Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, contractor's choice, and homeowner's friend.
Thank you for that, Wadden, as we gotta get our sponsors in there. Here we go now. Clemente calling out plays. Nice tip pass there from Salinas to Anchondo. Keep pumps fake. Gets Tyler Doyne off of him and shoots it right over the outstretched arms of Jake Barry. His second kick of the game now. Now we have Jake Barry out of Matt Riniker. Looking inside. Instead finds Quinn Connell at the top of the key. Back up to Tyler Doyne now, far side, drops the lane, easy. Oh no, he misses the layup. That's his second missed layup tonight. He should be making those, and I know Van Dahl doesn't like that. Great hustle there by Riniker as he almost gets the ensuing pass back out. And Chondo goes off his moves, throws some head fakes, finds Miranda inside, misses the layup. That's going to be rebounded by Salinas, and he finally puts it in for the Rams. 24-29 here. About 5 minutes left now as the Sailors take possession.
29-24, as you said. 5-point lead. They haven't scored yet here in the second half of play. Worked up to Doyne. He's trying to change that. 3 ball. That's in and out. Rebound by Connell. Had a touch on it. Couldn't quite control it. Rams take over the away. This is Salinas trying to just throw a little shake and bake on. Gives a pass up top to Anchondo. His ball's not going to drop you. Big drop there. Doyne is working the other way for Steamboat offense. Once more for the boys in red. Here is Barry to Doyne to Riniker near side. Mac Riniker still going 3, gets it off Connell to Jake Barry far side. The soccer connection there, looking to return the favor, couldn't do it. Barry instead top to Doyne, top of the key, and Tyler Doyne slows it down. Now he's found a man. That's Jerry Lowe. Finds Knaus, and Knaus just lost his hand on it, and the will shake his head on that one. He could have had a great chance, a little reverse there. Yeah, and Steamboat still has not got points here in the third quarter.
Yeah, they have the shots, just haven't hit twine exactly. So now here we go, and Chondo finds Justin Thompson. I'm sorry. He throws it back to Clemente. Clemente now looking for somewhere to go, and Matt Riniker condor arms almost knocks that one away. Miranda gathers it back though. He Cross-court, fired it to Anchondo. Anchondo now at the three-point line. Pass it inside to Salinas. Salinas back out to Clemente. That three's no good. Now Mac Riniker wants the fast break, and that's just going to be knocked down by Miranda. And now they're slowing it down here. Miranda now. Back to Justin Thompson. Mac Riniker now fast break. Here we go. Justin Thompson on him. Easy layup there for Mac Riniker, as he's going to put the Sailors over 30 now.
31-24. Great job there. I mean, Riniker is just a phenom right now. He's all over the place. And it's Salinas outside to Anchondo. His shot for three is good. 31-27. And we get closer and closer here as the Rams are making a little bit of a run themselves to bring this one back to within 4. Jake Berry trots across the midcourt line. He's going to make his way into the three. Stop and pop. That's good. Nice job from Berry. He'll put down another 2. And it's a 33-27 game. Big points there from Berry as the Sailors needed an answer. Anchondo was looking for another 3, not going to take it. Salinas has it instead. He's going to try and drive the paint. Now spins. Oh, and you could hear that. That was almost like a high five there as Jake Berry got all arm on that one.
Jake Berry, I was talking to Coach Van Dahl earlier before this game, and he said that they're not quite sure who the true leader is on this squad yet. You know, they're a pretty young team. They only have one senior, and that's Jake Berry. And speaking of leadership, I think that's going to have to come from Berry, to be honest with you. I mean, he's the oldest guy on this squad. He might not put up the biggest numbers every night. He might not be the fastest or strongest, but he sure does know the game of basketball, and that's what I like about him.
That's what we talked about. Brian and I had a pregame interview, and we talked about that. He's got the capability to do it. He's not necessarily the loudest guy in the room, but he's going to definitely lead by example. Here comes Piles, who's checked back into the game, and Ethan Piles will get a pick there. Rolls off it into the paint. Now kicks it outside to Berry. His shot not going to go. And up was Lindquist.
Oh, that's a very iffy call there, as Lindquist kind of was going for that rebound and instead drew the foul there.
Want to thank Steamboat Dental Center, dentistry designed for you. Visit Dr. Whitty and the team or check them out online at steamboatdentalcenter.com. Mountain View Car Wash helping the Sailors clean the competition between Town and McDonald's on Highway 40. And Russell's Auto Salon, your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Call them at 879-1515. While I was busy talking, the Rams were busy getting another layup. 33-30 now here at Roaring Fork High School. Your Sailors still with, but now it is just 3 under 2 minutes to go. We're down in the third quarter.
Here now Lindquist getting some time. He used that one as a Sean to make a great defensive play there. He doesn't know quite where to go with it. Instead, he pump fakes, gets Riniker up in the air, finds Thompson. Thompson now hands it off to Clemente. Clemente out to Salinas. Salinas. Great defensive play. Miles is there. He's going to bring him and make him take back past half court. Now here we go, restart. Joe Salinas drives in. Don't know what that call was there.
Looks a little push maybe from Lindquist again.
I think, was that Lindquist or Riniker?
I thought it was Lindquist.
I think they said Riniker on that. You might be right. I don't know.
I didn't see it.
Either way, there's 1:21 left in this third quarter. Here we go now. Clemente with the throw in. Finds Salinas out to Miranda. Miranda for 3, no good. Rebound by Ty Doyle. He's taking up the court, and that's going to be a foul on. That should be a foul on the Rams. And it looks as though it is. We'll see what happens here. Right now we have Mac Riniker with 6 points, handful of rebounds, 4 assists. And we have Ethan Piles still leading him with 8 points and 3 rebounds and 3 assists. So here we go now. Riniker, number 20, finds Piles. Piles, quick pass back to Riniker. Riniker outside to wide open Aiden Knaus. Aiden Knaus almost loses it. Slows it down to Tyler Doran up top. Tyler Doran goes between his legs, shows off his moves. Ethan Piles now, the speedy sophomore, drives in. Nice play there, and he just can't get going. Now is going to switch sides. Clemente now taking up the floor. Clemente passes inside to Sloan. Sloan puts one up, That's going to be no good. Rebound by Frosty, Aiden Canals, and Ethan Piles is going to slow it down here. Here we go now. Piles now to Tyler Doran at the top of the key. Looking for Quinn Connell. Instead gets Riniker. Riniker for three. No good. Gathered by Justin Thompson. Justin Thompson out to Ronald Clemente. Clemente now got Quinn Connell on a little bit of ice skates there. And Chondo sets the pick. And then he gets open running this pick and roll offense here. And Chondo with a deep three. That's going to be an air ball. That's going to be gathered by Aiden Canals again. Here we go, 10 seconds left in this one, as that's going to be 6 seconds left in this one, as Quinn Collins going to get the travel call. 33-30, 6.2 seconds left in this third quarter. And it's going to be Ronald Clemente for the Rams on this last possession of the quarter, it looks like. Don't know what they're discussing out there. He was at the wrong end line. So instead of being from under the basket, he'll be from this near sideline. Finds Thompson. 3 seconds left. Thompson drives in, layup, and that hits the edge of the backboard, and time runs out. Sailors up 33-30 here in a close one. Aiden Canals getting some rebounds there to finish out the quarter. Here we go, entering the fourth. For Lone Epstein, I'm Glenn Chase, back with more on the other side of this 30-second commercial. This is KTYV 98.9, Sports on FM, also heard and watched on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com. Commercial. This is KTYV 98.9, Sports on FM, also heard and watched on the World Wide Web at steamboatradio.com.
The team of Mountain View Car Wash and Detailing Professionals is proud to be supporting Sailor Sports this season. Whether a basic wash or a full detail, we know that the key to providing you with excellent service is teamwork and attention to detail. So while Sailors are focusing on cleaning up the competition this season, we'll be focusing on cleaning up your vehicle. With affordable washes and a wide variety of detail services, we have the game plan to fit your budget and needs. We are located at the corner of Highway 40 and Trafalgar Drive. Mountain View Car Wash, where you won't get a penalty for having a dirty car.
That's awesome. Back with you here, ladies and gentlemen. This is Steamboat Sailors boys basketball. We are at Roaring Fork High School, where your Steamboat Sailors are up 33-30 as we're just about to start. Your premier full-service auto body shop where you always meet by accident. Call Russell's at 879-1515. Grill, garden, and more, offering customers knowledgeable advice, helpful service, and quality products.
Here we go now as Quinn Connell start possession and pass it off to Mac Riniger, who gets the quick foul there. And the Steamboat squad loves that. He'll shoot two here.
We'll see if are they going to give it to him? Is that an and one play?
No, he didn't make the bucket, so I think did he make the bucket?
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, okay, so he'll just be shooting one. My apologies.
You're good. Good to go.
Can you hear me okay, Vaughn?
I can hear you okay. Can you hear me?
Yeah. And his lone free throw is no good, as that's going to be gathered by Justin Thompson. Steamboat pressing him hard on defense now, as Candela, who we haven't seen in a minute, gathers it now. And that's going to be Clemente now running point guard for the Rams. Mayo now back to Clemente. Clemente looking for someone to go. Goes back to Mayo. Mayo wants back to Clemente, but no, he holds it down to Candela. Candela finds Clemente down, this time in the low far corner, though. That's a nice defensive play by Quinn Connell as he gets the steal. Quinn Connell now number 11 for the Sailors, junior point guard. He throws a spin move and gets the foul on Clemente. That was they're saying personal foul, as Mac Riniker will throw this one in. So looks like fouls are tied up here, 3-3 in this half.
They're letting him play, though. I really like that about this referee tandem. They're definitely just kind of letting him go. Nothing too overt or aggressive. They'll call that down, but you're definitely not seeing the foul totals that we've seen in previous games.
Exactly. So here we go now. Salinas out to Candela. Candela loses it, gets it back, though. Now Clemente looks for Thompson inside. Thompson goes up, blocked by Canals. and he thought he had all ball, and Tyler Doyne's saying that he had all ball as well, but it looks like Thompson's going to shoot 2 here. That was a nice defensive play there by Frosty.
It looked like he had quite a bit of the leather there. Stays. You can't really argue with the whistle though. Once that whistle blows.
That's right. Here we go now, 35-30, 6:38 left in this game. It's been a good, close game. Not really as high scoring as we saw the Sailors last year, but keep in mind it is the first game, and Coach Mikey Van Daal's getting used to his new squad here. So now,
to kind of go off on that, I mean, we're seeing a lot of shots that could be taken that haven't been. We're also seeing a few that will start dropping because, again, it's early season, and you got, the likes of Quinn Connell and Jake Berry, both who are just getting back off of the soccer pitch and starting to play basketball. So these things will start to drop, and I think we'll start seeing a lot more offense from Steamboat.
No doubt. I think this, here we go now. Riniker drives in. Easy bucket there as he goes up. Might as well have dunked it, but instead he just finger rolls that in. That was pretty as Mac Riniker gets his 7th and 8th point of the night. And it looks like they're going to trap Candela here. He finds Salinas in the corner. 4-3. That one's no good off the iron. Quinn Connell keeps that one in bounds. Now Mac Riniker on the fast break to Jake Berry, 13-footer. That one's good. Sailors getting the offense rolling here as everybody's getting in on this show. Now here we go. The Rams bringing it up with Clemente. And it looks like the Rams are going to have a timeout. Great series there from your boys in red.
Do want to thank a few more of our sponsors, proud supporters of Sailors Athletics, including UC Healthy, Yampa Valley Medical Center, helping you get back to full strength when you're feeling shorthanded. Chris Puckett at the downtown Edward Jones office. Call Chris at 879-1851 for all your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC, as well as Steamboat Resorts by Wyndham Vacation Rentals. If you have friends coming to town, give them a call at 879-8000 and ask for the Locals Connection discount. You can never forget about Doc's Auto Clinic, Yampa Valley Bank, and Alpine Lumber, as well as Steamboat Dental Center. These are all proud supporters of Sailors Athletics here, and they're able to assist us in making sure we can bring you the games each and every time that we're able to, I suppose, depending on the technology gods and other factors not limited to the weather. 39-31. There should be some snow coming in Sunday, is what I'm hearing. So that's nice for the mountain because we've been a little bit dry. But apart from that, I'm excited about basketball.
Glad, and we don't broadcast. We don't broadcast skiing here, man.
We do actually.
Do we?
Yeah, we do. Yeah, Chris Puckett helps out with that.
Well, my apologies to everybody.
It's quite all right.
We do broadcast skiing. I was unaware of that one, as basketball is more my thing.
So we got 5.5 left here, Lone. What do we need to see from the Sailors?
We got to see the Sailors lock down on defense here like Quinn Connell is right now. We got to see him keep burying these buckets and just kind of put the foot on the throat of these Rams and end this game. So here we go now as we're going to get it going with Clemente up top. Clemente finds Candela. Candela looks to pass, dribbles around, back to Clemente. It's been these two for quite a few possessions now. Tyler Doyne gets a good slap on the ball. That's going to roll out of bounds. Sailors signaling it's their ball, and the refs are going to give it to the Rams, though. Clemente in on this inbounds pass. 5:10 left in this game. 39-31 Sailors lead. Candela now, running point guard for the Rams. Candela looks to find, and he finds Mayo. Mayo now dribbling up. Mayo finds Clemente. Clemente holds it above his head, finds Salinas. Salinas throws a move, throws it out of bounds. That's a big turnover right there.
Looked like Mac
Riniker, you're right.
He got the foot on that.
Yeah, Mac Riniker hit that one out of bounds. As here we go once more. Too bad there's not a shot clock in this.
That's what I was thinking.
Here we go.
I just learned that.
Clemente. Anyways, Clemente now out to the corner to Mayo. Mayo finds Clemente once again out to Mayo. 4-3. That one's no good as he breezes the twine there, and not a very good shot there from Mayo.
I don't know if you knew this, but that's a swish in Poland.
Is it actually? That's crazy. Anyways, Tyler Doyne now to Mac Riniker for 3. That one's good. Mac Riniker continues his offensive clinic here tonight as, man, he's just rocking the house right now as he gets his 10th point of the game. Mac Riniker looks to pull up again from 3. Instead, it's Aiden Knaus. Deep 3, gathered by Justin Thompson. That's going to be a foul.
Quinn Connell just threw a forearm in the face of Thompson there.
Yeah, it's getting a little heated out here. It looks like we're watching the Wranglers.
Almost.
Quinn Connell out here looking
not quite foiling up.
Looking like Joe Rothman a little bit.
42-31. I heard that that's the athlete you would least like to fight.
Oh, man, after calling those Wranglers games, and those Breckenridge Bolts were just turtling when he had him by the collar. I would not want to. I mean, would you want to fight Joe Rothman?
I don't know. Depends.
I mean, you're like 6'8".
I'm not small.
You're like 6'8", 330. So, yeah, I mean,
yeah, pretty much.
What about you?
You know, you'll have to tune in to No Boundaries to find out.
All right,
which one?
Here we go now. Jake Berry bringing it up the court, pulls up from 13.
What a
buries it.
Pop.
Nice there as he brings this Sailors lead 44-31, and it looks like they're running away with this one as there's 3:30 left in this game. Now it's Clemente finds Candela back to Salinas. Salinas now drives in. Quinn Connell won't let him do it. Instead, he passed it back out to Clemente, out to Candela to Salinas. None of these Rams guys are driving in. They're just kind of passing around the perimeter.
Show off right now. I think that a lot of that is just a testament to what we're seeing defensively. If you're Sailors, they finally do get a putback and bring it back within 11. Honestly, Lowen, I mean, you're seeing some of the best hustle we've seen.
Oh, no doubt. I would not expect anything less from this Sailors team. The hype going into this season has just been so much, and right now they're living up to it. Here they go. They trap Salinas in the near corner, and he finds Miranda. Miranda up top to Clemente. Clemente back to Miranda, wants to pull up from 3. Instead, throws it back to Clemente. Clemente to Candela. Candela back up top to Clemente. Clemente now. Candela, and they're just passing in between them now as he finally throws it to Miranda. Candela from 3, deep 3, no good. Gathered by Jake Berry, and this Sailors offense looking good early in the season. That's a timeout there by Coach Van Dahl as he looks happy with his guys, and hopefully we can see these young guys like Connor Hansen and Jack Martin and Trace Walker maybe get some time here.
That's only the second time out that Coach Van Dahl has taken in the game, and I think again you look at the overall dynamic of this one. Mac didn't play in the first quarter, and he came right in, and you could just see the impact he had. It was close. It was within 2 points. I think we were actually down 12-10 after the first quarter, and then all of a sudden we were up by almost 10 after that first half was concluded. So Mac definitely having an impact here. I think that Coach Van Dahl in the huddle, he's just got to be happy with him. He's got to be telling him to continue playing the solid defense that he is. Shout out to Jake's dad. He's over there watching. He made the trip down. And if his friend's listening from L.A., hello to him as well. 2:06 on the clock, though. I mean, getting back to it, I think that Coach Van Dahl's definitely got to be happy with. The biggest thing for me is the effort that I'm seeing because, there's a certain amount of skill that it takes to play this game, but you cannot teach effort. It's one of the hardest things, and when you're able to have a team like we see in front of us, it is just something special to behold.
Yeah, no doubt. And again, just the effect, the Riniker effect, I think we should start calling it.
Yeah.
Anyway, here we go. Inbounds pass taken away by the Rams as he finds Justin Thompson now trapped in the far corner to Candela, around the perimeter to Salinas. Salinas back up top to Clemente. Clemente inside to Thompson. That one's almost picked off as he goes back to Salinas.
Looks like we're running a 2-3 zone right now.
It looks that way as that's going to be Aiden Sloan goes up for that one, and he's going to be denied by 6'4" Tyler Doyne, who then hands it back to Quinn Connell. Quinn Connell has to work his moves to get by Candela. Gets by half court, hands it off to Mac Riniker. Mac Riniker wanted Aiden Knaus on the inside, and just kind of miscommunication there as he threw it out of bounds. So now here we go once more. 1:29 left in this game as the Sailors look to start 1-0. Knock on wood. Clemente now bringing it up out to Salinas. Salinas gets Tyler Doyne flying. 3-pointer, no good. Clemente out once again, gathers the rebound. Back up top to Salinas, and that call is timeout Rams. Great game here.
Absolutely. I mean, since our last time out, it's been 46 seconds. This time by the Rams, they're running out of time, though. When you look up at the clock, 73 seconds is basketball, a lot of time. It's not as if this 11-point spread is not something that the Rams couldn't come back from, but you also have to factor in the way this game's been going. It's going to take nothing short of a miracle for this Roaring Fork team to come back, because Steamboat right now is just playing such solid defense. And you said it, the Riniker effect. While I have you, I do want to thank Cox Auto Clinic, taking care of you by taking care of your car. Yampa Valley Bank, the Yampa Valley's only locally owned bank, member FDIC, and Alpine Lumber, employee owned and operated, contractor's choice and homeowner's friend.
And we are back. 1 minute and 13 seconds left in this ball game as the Rams just put it up here. It's on board. Driving around under the rim, out to Kadena. The key now finds Aiden load up for it, drives inside. Post move there is, no good. And they're going to get Aiden Knaus on the...
Yeah, but the Sailors will let them go around the perimeter like that all day long. Now they're down to 57 seconds left. They're saying he's going to shoot two. I don't know about that. The guy didn't look like he was in his shooting motion on that. It looked more like a rebound. But I'll tell you what, the guy ran under, I think it was Clemente. He could have taken a reverse. He had a lane to the net. Instead, opts not to. Thompson does send one down, so we're down to within 10.
Oh, no doubt.
The Sailors will let them run around the perimeter all day.
Well, the Sailors are aware that these guys have not been shooting fantastically at all this night, and so they're gonna, if they want to take the three, let them take the three. Sailors are up by 9 here. With 57 seconds left. Jake Berry, and that's gonna get a time. He was looking for someone to pass it to. This is just gonna be a composure timeout, as they call it in the NBA. Just calm down, enjoy this last minute, and let's go home with a dub.
That's the hope. But now all of a sudden you're within 3 possessions. So, 57 seconds again. I don't want to be the one who jinxed that one, but it's a lot of time. 57 seconds is a lot of time. So right now, the Sailors, coach is in there. He's saying, hey, no shot clock. This is when it actually is beneficial for us. We can kind of slow things down a little bit. They've got to break through. It's going to be a full court press, maybe a 4-man press. We'll see if they send 4 or 5. That'll mean that, with these guys, they can heave this thing down the court. So if someone breaks free, we could have a fast break opportunity. You got to think that if the Sailors are able to put even a two-pointer up, and that's going to be potentially that nail in the coffin that they're looking for. But more importantly, they're going to definitely look to kind of kill the clock a little bit here.
Absolutely, Vlad. And watch the 3 balls from the Rams. They're getting desperate here. Just like you said, it's not out of range. You know who you got to watch. Nice pass to Mac Riniker from Jake Berry. Wow, that might have been it. And one. If you're not watching the live stream here, Jake Berry just absolutely threw a touchdown pass to Mac Riniker there.
They're making me look really good right there.
That was a net-to-net pass, and Mac Riniker finished it and one, fouled by Candela. So now here we go as Mac Riniker misses the free throw. 25 seconds left. Knaus gathers to Tyler Doyne. Tyler Doyne wants the 3 ball. Instead, he's just going to hang on. They're just passing around. Mac Riniker isn't in any emergency, and they're gonna dip down and give him a foul. 38.4 seconds left here as Sailors up by 11, 46-35, and this team is doing what they're doing right now.
So what's interesting, Lo, is again the fouls. There have not been a lot, and all of a sudden, this is just an inbound play rather than shots.
Exactly. Here we go. Jake now in the corner, and they're going to try to foul him again. Instead, he finds Quinn Connell inside. He's going to get fouled by Justin Thompson, number 4 of the Rams. Quinn Connell, it looks like he's going to shoot 2. Could end this one right here. 30 seconds left flat in this game. What else, Vladden? What do you think? It's been a good debut for me. Good game to debut on.
Absolutely. I mean, you look at this one. It was close at times. The Sailors pulled away once. Then all of a sudden, the Rams did fight back in the third. But it's been all Steamboat in quarter number 4. And we thought it belonged to Tim Tebow, but in fact, it's the Steamboat Sailors. And 20 seconds left here. And you know what I got to say is that I'm really interested about tomorrow's game because we're playing Ponderosa,
who beat us by 40 last year.
They just roasted us. And then you look at it, though, and I watched that game, or at least large stretches of the Ponderosa game. They look solid. They really do. But I'm so impressed with how we played here today against this Roaring Fork team who's playing in front of a home crowd. Let's not forget this is their first game as well. And we've came out and we have just performed exactly like we needed to. We're into the bonus now, so Jake Berry knocking down that first free throw. He's going to get an additional one.
20.9 seconds left in this one. 47-35 Sailors. Earlier today, the Roaring Fork Rams lost by 30 to the Ponderosa team. Here we go now. Salinas out to Aiden Sloan. Back to Candina. Puts it up. That one's good. Looks like too little too late now for this Rams team, as he'll get an and one, but 7.7 seconds left. I'd like to think this one's over.
Yeah, I don't think I've seen many crazier things.
I mean, you never know.
You don't, but I mean, like I said, you kind of do. 7.7.
12-point game. 47-35 Sailors.
Is it 47-35?
Yeah, I mean, that's what the scoreboard says.
I thought and I guess they put it up quick. I thought they had been slow. They didn't count it an and one. They did a 1-and-1.
Caught you sleeping.
No, they did not.
Yeah, no, that was
no, because it didn't count. That's what I was.
Oh, yeah, okay.
So
yeah, you're right.
Yeah.
Why didn't that basket count?
Because it was too long. I don't think it was the one motion.
Yeah.
So
anyway, 7.7 seconds
only
left.
Ups our case.
Jake Berry at half court. Looks like Sailors are just going to end this one. They might foul him early. No, gets out to Riniker. And that's going to do it here in Roaring Fork Rams gym here as the Sailors drop the Rams by 11 points. Start the season out 1-0. Mac Riniker, 10 points, 4 assists, 5 rebounds. Ethan Piles, 8 points, 3 assists, 3 rebounds. And those are your
unofficial official stats.
Unofficial official stats. I'm keeping my own scoreboard up here in the booth. My Gruden grinder of the game, as John Gruden would say. I think I'd have to go with. I think I'm gonna have to go with Ethan Piles.
That's a pretty good choice. It's a pretty good select.
Overall, you know, it's his debut, and he balled out. Frankly, he balled out.
Yeah, he definitely was helping out, especially in that first quarter when we didn't have the Riniker effect. And overall, an exciting time for your Steamboat Sailors. Girls unable to get the win. They lost to Roaring Fork. The boys come out. They beat Roaring Fork 47-36. And plenty more basketball coming up. In fact, just tomorrow, Lowen and I will have the call. We've got games at 12 and 1:30. I think the girls, again, are playing first. They're taking on Durango, and that should actually be a really good matchup, and that's a good chance for your Sailors to get a win. I was watching Durango play earlier as well, and your Sailors boys squad will then face off against Ponderosa like we talked about. All in all, should be a great day of basketball. Make sure you tune in 12 o'clock and 1:30-ish for the tip-offs. For Lone Epstein, I'm Vladden Chase saying so long here from Roaring Fork High School. This is KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM. Also heard and watched on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com. This is KTYV 98.9 Sports on FM. Also heard and watched on the World Wide Web at SteamboatRadio.com.
Hi, this is Doc from Doc Auto Clinics. When your car isn't feeling well, head over to Doc for above and beyond customer satisfaction and the most expert service around. The techs at Doc are ASC certified and go the extra mile to give you the peace of mind you need to know you're here to stay. We take care of you and your family taking care of your car. We are located just past Newton, west end of town, on Bell River Road. Doc's Auto proud to support the Steamboat Sailors.
Hey, Sailor basketball fans, PJ Wardson of Yampa Valley Bank here to thank you for supporting our hometown basketball team. Yampa Valley Bank is proud to support all of our student athletes and to sponsor this broadcast of Steamboat Sailors basketball on KTYV Sports on FM at 98.9. Steamboat High School Athletics are an example of our genuine hometown. Yampa Valley Bank, genuine hometown banking. Enjoy the game and go Sailors!
This is Skip Yerdorf from Alpine Lumber here in Steamboat Springs. Alpine Lumber is a Colorado company and is committed to being the best supplier of materials and related services to the professional builder and homeowner throughout the Yampa Valley, offering lumber and building materials, hardware, paints, and stains.
I guess